Yes, get the multi-stream up and running, and then we will jump on in, my friends. And, so yeah, like I was saying, this game, I think, is not really a traditional boomer shooter in how you would expect it to be. I think it has, like, probably, like, more Quake-like movement. I'm fairly sure, which is to say, like, fairly fast-paced. So I guess in that sense, it's a boomer shooter. And I think there are ranged weapons, but I think it's primarily, at least by default, like, most things are melee. Like most weapons are melee, that kind of thing. So not really a boomer shooter, but a boomer jumper, boomer platformer, boomer puncher. I mean, don't punch boomers. I mean, it's a little weird. Don't just fucking punch people. But no, I'm excited though. I'm a sucker for like the retro-inspired first-person games, and I've heard good things about this one. I know this one's, again, it's been in development for a while. It first hit early access in 2022. But the developers, to their credit, do have a roadmap as far as what it will take for them to get to the 1.0 state. They're tracking them currently, and the updates are coming fairly frequently. It looks like the last update, that was a really big one, was just a few months ago. So the developers are hitting that shit hard, and I don't know if they have like a timeline on when it'll hit its 1.0 state, but I'm hopeful that that there's more coming. And that I mean, if nothing else, I'm excited to just check this out and see what's what. But I think we're all set to jump in. Multi-stream is running. We're all set, my friends. We're all set, man. That's right. Yeah, 30 seconds of me being here. Meerkat's over here like, listen. The stream doesn't begin until I'm here. And honestly, he's not wrong. Meerkat has been a mainstay for many moons. But anyway, friends, I think we're all set. Thank you for joining in, guys. Let's check out Voltage High Society. And I'm excited. I'm excited to check it out. I always love a good boomer shooter, a good like retro-inspired first-person. Even if it's not a shooter necessarily, a first-person game. Thanks to Lurkit for the review key, by the way. Full disclosure, got a review key for this one through Lurkit, which was cool of them. Nice of Lurkit to host this game, and nice of the either developer or publisher, whoever approved it. Nice of them to approve my request for a key. So yeah, so you can see right here. We got our hands in the chain. So yeah, it's gonna be hard for us to like use guns necessarily. We can punch. We have. Okay, so that's left punch, right punch. Gotcha. Can I punch shit? I mean, well, of course I can punch it. Can I break shit? There's no crouch, by the way. I might want to raise the mouse sensitivity up just a smidge. A smidgeny smidge. Screen gamma, aim speed. I guess aim speed is probably mouse sensitivity, probably. Yeah, I would say that's what that would be. Yeah. 2 is good. 2 is good. And there's no sprint. I guess you're always sprinting. You're always running. Fortified apartments. Okay, new information. Oh, dead guy? Yep. Dead guy. Yep, punch. Take that, dead guy. I'll show you. Very good jump. Like, very, very, very prominent jump. Some shooters, it's like your jump is like a little baby. A baby jump for babies. Nah, this is like big shit. Are you a nice guy? Are you a fella? Oh, he's a fellow prisoner. That's the thing. So we're on this island. It is a open-air prison. This island that we're on, it used to be quarantined from a, like, super mega death plague that may or may not still be going on. That much is unclear. Might need to lower the audio a little bit more. But yeah, I read the little blurb earlier. The little blurb about, like, just the backstory. And they were saying, yeah, there's this open-air prison that used to be... Yes, agitators will be shot on sight. Yep. Platonic Partnership, that's a developer. But yeah, this, like, mega super death plague used to be, like, fucking shit up. Uh-oh. Oh! Run that man to liquid. Yep, alright. You're not gonna shoot me this time? I wonder what that guy did wrong to get fucking turned to bits. Hard to say. But anyway, yeah, so the super mega death plague may or may not still be going on, but they said this planet, or I guess this city, was under quarantine, and now it's used as a mega prison. And we are a mega prisoner. Hello, friend. Yellow. That's what we're at right now, man. That's what we're at. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, you're right. 130. That is impressive. That is impressive, Meerkat. What a stud. What a mega stud. Little pocket dimension. Oh, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah. Level 20 campaigns. I've never had a campaign go that long. I remember one of, I think one of our DMs, like that fresh prison. One of the DMs I used to play with said that he didn't really enjoy running level 20 campaigns because things just get so wild and crazy. But at the same time, I like to your point, Meerkat, you can do a lot of like pretty cool shit with it. So I mean, I'm sure the complexity goes off the rails, but also it does seem like a lot of cool shit can be done. So it's, you know, you give them your take, I suppose. Pros and cons, as is often the case. Got like the angry helmet. That's the guy we saw earlier. He did not get liquefied, but his homie did. That's right. Yeah, and honestly, that's a nice feature that Twitch added, I think, last year. Where, yeah, if you miss a stream, you have 24 hours to watch the VOD to have your streak get counted, which is honestly really nice. I don't think you have to watch the full VOD, but just, like, pop in for a little bit, and then it counts it, which is nice. From 3 to 20, that's impressive, man. Your DM's doing a good job. That's awesome. That's awesome. Gotta find a way to break the shackles, he says. What if I break the boxes? I'm surprised that me punching things doesn't seem to bother these guys. They're just like, whatever. Just punching boxes, whatevskis. What if I punch the camera? Not super obvious that I'm doing something naughty, right? They can't see on the camera that I'm just trying to jump in front of it and punch it. Yeah, 5 minutes. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. It'd be kind of fucked up if you have to, like, watch the whole fucking thing. Especially from some of those long streams, man. Or those creatures, he says. Huh. Well, I'll admit, I didn't know what to expect. Sofa surfers. I wasn't expecting a fucking, I don't know, what do you think? Like a Muppet-looking couch with little TV fellas with multiple arms and a toaster friend. All right, I'll bite. How you doing, sofa surfers? Fresh meat over here. Take a load off fresh meat. Toasty Nigel shampooed couch. Nice and fresh. I'm Coach. That's how I imagine he talks. Might as well kick back, he says. Oh, maybe it was so we're a fresh prisoner. I thought maybe we'd been around for a while. Can handle himself out there. Sofa surfers. Well, I mean, can I, like, hang out? They said, like, take a load off. Like, can I just kind of chill? I don't know. There's no way to, like, interact or, like, lie down here. Oh, it's not unlocked yet. Tutorial. Log in. I'm ready. Sure, let's do it. Okay, couches. All right, so friendly creatures. They are odd. It's a save point. Okay. Respawn the last couch you visit. But I'm never going to die, obviously, because we're so good at video games, so I don't have to worry about that. Also saves automatically on quit. Okay. Okay, so that's it. So it's not the full tutorial, you just get like a little tidbit. 1 HP. 1 HP. Can I break other things? You can break some things, like, well, like that. You can definitely break that. I'm not going to try punching the couch, because they seem like nice fellas. I mean, they don't exactly give... They don't have a lot of confidence in me, but I have confidence in them. So, yeah, some things you can fucking explode with one tap. Oh, I might have scared them. I guess walking up to a chair, punching it, and exploding it into a million smithereens is a little bit scary. 65740, that's who we are. What am I supposed to do? Landing area, not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to be in the sector, he says. Let's keep moving. Sector Camp 2 is where we're going. Okay. Can I talk to somebody? File a complaint, earn requests, etc. after you've shown improvement, he says. Avoid contamination. What exactly is this? This is Purgatory. Fantastic prison, he says. Point Nemo. It's an island. Island. Okay. This is inhumane, bro. There's nothing else. Can I show my displeasure by breaking more things? Like I broke that chair earlier? And that punching bag? Well, I didn't break it, but I did slap it. Well, this is a pretty fucky place, all right. Pretty fucky and a little bit, dare I say, sucky. I do see that there's another tutorial terminal. Permtorial. Let's see what we got here. Tell me more. Health and energy. Energy is used for special abilities that we don't have yet, probably. Got left and right mount buttons. Or attack buttons, that is. Hold and charge some attacks. That's nice, but you need the right upgrades for it. Most enemies can dodge or block. Study their patterns to land their hits. There you go. Obtain weapons and rings appear in your inventory. Rings, he says. Also scraps as a main currency. For shops and ways to spend them. Visiting sofas will save your progress. Right. Use your flashlight in dark areas, dank areas. Use your map to orient yourself. And there are quests. Cool. So yeah, so it's kind of a Metroidvania of sorts. A boomer shooter Metroidvania. We do have a flashlight. Unsure how we're holding it because both of our hands are bound. So I don't have I don't have like any like charge attacks. This pump not activated. I don't know if there's like a battery for our flashlight necessarily. Do we have a map? We do. We're getting there. Areas discovered. 1 of 31. 1 of 31. That's a bunch. And then was there something else? Oh yeah, inventory. Inventory. Fist. So you can. I guess you can have rings on your fingies, and because I'm gonna assume that we're butt-ass naked the whole time. So like you can't wear like armor or like boots or gloves. Well, maybe gloves, but yeah, there's nothing else you can have. It's so you're just butt-ass naked the whole time. So the only inventory thing you can even wear is like rings on your fingies. I also appreciate that, you know how in like traditional Diablo 2 kinds of games, you can only wear 1 ring on each finger. And yes, I know, you have ring fingers, so I get it. But at the same time, you have all these other fingers, why not wear a ring on the other ones? But of course, it's to maintain some semblance of balance. Because usually rings and amulets are pretty overpowered in games like this. A couple hits there to smack that one. I could... Whoa! Oh. Okay, well, not where I thought I wanted to go, but that's where we're going now. I just take damage. Because I can't duck. I saw like something red. There's a little fella down there. He's looking right at me. But you know what? I'm down here, and I'm just gonna deal with the consequences of my actions. I might need to drop down further though. At first I was thinking, oh, let me just like climb back up. Plywood. Yeah, I just saw plywood. I just wanted to break something. I didn't think I was gonna fall all the way under. Alright, well, we might get our first taste of combat. Pop. Block. Metal flesh. Oh, get punched, idiot. I broke a shield. He can dodge. I can't dodge yet. Oh, get punched, idiot. Oh. Alright, so my health is full. My energy is full. Even though it seemed like I was taking damage. Like, there's things that caused you to kind of go, ooh. So I thought that meant I was getting got. The only one getting got was that guy. So I might have sequence broke by falling down like that. Vending machine. Woof vending machine. I mean, I can kind of see it. The answer, of course, was to break things. Medkit. And recharger. Cool. Yep, there they are. Medkit. Snack. Recharger. I gotta punch everything we see, man. Oh. Was it on fire? Oh, oh no. Oh, there's stuff coming out of it. Okay. I was like, wait, is it about to explode? I'm like getting something out of it. Only, okay, no, I'm not. Okay, I thought maybe I was. Green? Oh, maybe the idea is if you're lowing stamina or energy, you can like get stuff out of these. Reminds me a little bit graphically, at least. Reminds me a little bit of the, what was it? Brazilian drug dealer simulator game. Like some of the kind of smudgular graphics and the presentation that is, you know, maybe a little bit like murky, but that's kind of the point, I think. Someone just got gibbed. Got gibbified. Or jibbed, rather. End near. Door is locked. Yeah, it's a very jarring presentation. Very like, what's the word? Very, I don't know. What's a good word for like this kind of presentation? Flashlight, yes. I mean, jarring isn't quite the word. Oh, maybe like abrasive. Like abrasive is I think a more like convincing word for kind of where this is going. All right, so we're going up this apartment building. I kind of want to go down first. All these TV screens. All these monitors. What's it mean? So much mystery. So much intrigue. So many things to punch, so little time. Now, our guy doesn't just open the door. He fucking slams open that door. He fucking cranks that shit. There's a dude. Punch. Punch. If you say the word punch, it makes your attacks do more damage. That's how video games work. That's why Falcon Punch always calls out his attacks. So we found our first ring. The thing's fucking huge. Copper ring. Giant skeletons. Look at this fucking unit. Absolute unit. Alright, so... what kind of ring-a-ding-ding did I get? I got a copper ring. Copper. But I hardly even know where. More health. So now I got 50 max health instead of 40. And it does not restore that health. You gotta earn that shit yourself. Heal or restore energy with buffer items inside of it. Right, makes sense, makes sense. Reminds me a little bit of the basement of the like second level in Squat 4. Squat 4 when you like find the dude who lives in his mom's basement. And he's like got the one hostage, and it's like kind of one of the more iconic levels in SWAT 4. I mean, there are a lot of them are iconic, but that one is like particularly like, oh god, the environmental storytelling in that level is quite something. Yeah, gritty. Grit is a good one too. Grindhouse basement kind of grit, absolutely. This is not a tutorial terminal, it's just a regular terminal. Causing the flooding downstairs. Ometri Thomas, quite the name. Okay. Yep, sounds good. Only got him to open the door after I bullshitted about eviction and a building inspection. Blood stains of the radiator, probably not great. It was inside the radiator. Okay. Alright, so, yep. Maybe he's sick, I don't know. I'm sure everything's fine. I mean, we know that there's like a super mega death plague that has been making the rounds here, and I'm sure nothing bad has happened to anybody. I like how this is almost like glowing. Makes me want to see if I can break it, which seems like a very smart idea. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna do one quick look. One quick look. It said that was unit number 38. Keeping that in the old noggin. Downloading that to my brain. Number 38. We might have to find ourselves in that exact place. That one is locked. Okay. Got a couple options here. We can keep going upwards. Onwards and upwards. Now I want to start punching radiators. And of course, Aaron, now that you're also caught up on The Sopranos like we are, grilled cheese off the radiator. That one's also locked. Might have to go up that way, but I'll check the other paths as I'm able. Bonk. Bella, you're melee as well. I fucking broke the entire room. It wasn't enough that I punched the guy, but I like punched the table he was next to, and everything just fucking exploded. Found lots of little trinkets. Yeah, it's like when I see the glowing, it makes me nervous. Like, oh, am I taking damage? Is there an environmental thing I'm not aware of? Oh, that's right. Chuck gave me the heads up that that was going to get uploaded. Yes, yes, I absolutely need to check that out. I think Gracie would really get into it too. Really cool peek behind the curtain. Yeah, I would be very curious to see like a little bit of how the sausage is made. I get the impression that there's, you know, probably stuff I can read online. You know, there's probably stuff I could find on my own. But yeah, some kind of tutorial, some kind of documentary that brings it all together would be really neat. I'm guessing this documentary's probably been around for a while. Probably not like a new thing, but it'll be new to me, and that's what matters. Fridge. Fridge. I mean, it's cool that you can open it, but it seems like it's already been looted. Anything else I can crack open? It seems like the things that are interactable do glow, have a glow about them, which is nifty. But not all destructible things have a glow, so it's sometimes you just gotta punch things to see what happens, just like in real life. Punch some shit, see what happens, see what's the happening haps. So it's fairly recent, yeah, 2024. That's a lot newer than I thought it would be. Maybe that was to coincide with the release of the I guess what is it, the prequel movie or prequel series? Because I seem to recall a year or so ago hearing that like between the new announcement of the Last Saints of Newark, that being announced, and also just like general nostalgia that some people were rewatching the series and kind of getting back into it just as a nice opportunity for doing so. Trying to break them shackles, bro? How's it going? Says, I'm gonna have some fun with this. I mean, good luck, bro. You need someone else to punch things, I can be your guy. Also, don't worry about the guy I murdered in the other room. He probably had it coming. I mean, he looked at me. He had the metal flesh thing. I just decided he was worth murdering. It just made sense. Day 240. Lost 2 more fingies. The player is larger. Oh my god. Go from corpses to insects to humans. This plague consumed the whole world. Take that, chair. 1 HP. Can I punch the coffee? I cannot punch the coffee. Punch that chair. Yeah. There we go. Because, you know, we're all prisoners, right? I have to, like, show my merit. I have to show my muscle. I make sure that they know I mean business. So, breaking an entire chair with a single punch is the way to do it. So, helicopters, and then screams down below. Can I punch your bed? Well, I think we've pretty much seen all there is to see here. I guess this is a dead end. Let's keep looking, though. I mean, we're getting, like, story building. We're getting lore. We're getting environmental storytelling, as it were. Even though all these other doors are lockified, there's plenty more where that came from. And I can't just break the door open. Yeah, the Many Saints of Newark, that's what it's called, yeah. He says it was fine, but not as good, yeah. I've heard that it's not as good. I haven't heard that it's bad. But yeah, that's the thing, you know, holding it to an understandably fairly high standard is, of course, going to happen, because anything that is attached to The Sopranos, it's gonna like, even if it's not held to that same standard, there's gonna be some expectations for sure. So I'm not surprised that some folks have not been into it, but I'm also not surprised that maybe some of the hate is maybe not super justified. I'd definitely like to check it out at some point myself, and I imagine Gracie probably would watch it with me. I think she'd probably be into it, she'd be curious at least, and I'd be curious to watch it while it's still kind of fresh in my mind, because that's a problem, of course. You know, you watch it, kind of a prequel series like that. I'm sure there's a lot of callbacks to characters that, of course, were mainstays in the show, but probably callbacks to characters that we only saw briefly, like Fish Lamana and some of those other guys.
And you are now standing inside the former city of Nemo Ultra, in the infamous corner
Nemo Ultra.
at Point Nemo. This is the purgatory. And here you are not trained, and you are not counseled. You are not reprogrammed to the system. We do not play like that.
Sounds like a happy place.
And here,
A lot of callbacks, yeah. So that's the obscure characters that I want to make sure I get it while it's fresh, before it starts.
I believe in
My brain starts forgetting,
learning.
or the brain rot takes over. Light on rules, he says.
Learn from the fellow team. Our task is only to watch and gently push you
Gently push.
the right
Some fan service, yeah. And the fan service is maybe not great.
metal plague this island.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not like diametrically opposed to it. I understand when it can feel forced.
And your initiation rite is in reaching the campground. Most of the
Grams.
streets are open for movement, but that also includes whatever waits for you in the shadows. All of
In
you
the
out there
shadows.
can work together or do as you individually please. I trust that our unique environment
Unique environment.
separates the grain from the chaff. But that's enough from me. Good luck on your journey out there. And until we meet again.
Nemo Ultra. Yeah, as far as fan service goes, I understand when it can feel forced. That was, I think, one of the big sticking points for the Hobbit movies. And of course, I'm only a little bit biased here, right? As the elder statesman of hobbits, amongst the chatters right now, I am the one who can speak for the hobbits. I felt like, yeah, and I would agree with the sentiment that, yeah, the like fan servicey stuff in the Hobbit trilogy movies was a little bit over the top, and was like a little bit distracting. So I understand why people, yeah, didn't love how those movies did, like, the fan service there. But yeah, I would say, like, if it's, as long as it's not forced, I'm not bothered by it necessarily. Yeah, the fan service, yeah. That's a good, you know, I gotta save that one. We gotta save that one, bro. Sometimes you see the good one, you just gotta be like, you know what? Gotta embrace it, baby. Bam. We gotta save that one. I love it, man. But no, I'm with you though, Aaron. Like, I would say if it's done enjoyably and tastefully, I'm super down for like goofy fan service shenanigans. And yeah, in Mario movie, I embrace it. I embrace it. Absolutely. Like, that, of course, is what made it. That absolutely is what made it. No dude's down that way. Yeah, brainlessly. Yeah, I don't know, man. Life's too short to like be cynical and everything. But I can understand though. Yeah, when things feel like they're, yeah, when it's maybe a bit much. But and like because there've been times where I've played games on stream and there's like a weird throwback to another indie game or like some kind of like a Doom reference or a Quake reference in this game, and a little bit of that is I think kind of cool. But the problem, of course, is if you see too much of it. Ow, blocked. Like when you get blocked, like your guy goes like ow, as it probably hurts his fingies. But yeah, there've definitely been times though where I've seen that kind of like fan servicey stuff in a game like this, and the first couple times I see it, I go, okay, that's cool. The first couple of games that are referenced, like, oh yeah, that's kind of fun. But then after a while, it takes me out of it because then I go, well, now it feels less like I'm in this game's immersive environment, and I'm like reminded this is a video game. And like seeing other games being referenced just kind of drives it home. It's like you're playing a video game. You're not like immersing yourself in the universe. This is just a curated experience, and obviously it is. But like I don't know, I like the immersion. I like to pretend. So, and I think that's where that kind of fan servicey stuff can be distracting and can take away from an experience. The welcome yard feels very welcoming, just like how that one guy, yeah, one of you, exactly. See if I can just get behind his ass. Get punched, idiot. I took a hit there, so I definitely would like some health. Boom. What's this? Ninja star. Punch to collect momentary weapons. Oh, it disappeared. Okay. So when that guy died, it should have been faster. I think if I punch this, I can sometimes get health and energy. Yeah, there's energy. Oh, no, that was health, actually. There we go. There we go, man. There we go. What's up, Elgaso? We're playing high voltage, high society. Not high voltage. Not high voltage rock and roll. Which is as good of a impression of... yeah, I think those were all. Sometimes it's like, are these scary projectiles? No, those are good things. But no, that was my best impression of AC/DC you'll ever get from me, honestly. Well, that seems happy and nice and pleasant. But no, this is voltage high society, and we're still in the early stages. Also, it's a little bit unclear how many times you have to punch this before it's done giving you new things, because it can give you health. It could also give you like the little trinkets, the scrap metals. Yeah, it can give you scrap metals. So I don't know, like, when it's done giving you things. At first I thought it was just a health dispenser, basically. Just keep punching it and you'll eventually get filled up. Gives you other fun things sometimes. Okay. So, let's keep exploring. Need to keep an eye out for those momentary items because... Oh, is that toilet paper? Oh my fucking god. That, I think, would be health. Punch to pick up momentary items, then it like disappeared in front of me. I was like, what? I was too slow. Too goddamn slow. Feel more like fan-made. Right. Like it feels like that's the thing. I guess it's a difference between fan service versus like, I don't know. There's probably like a better term for it, but something that, yeah, feels like you're being taken out of it. I guess that's the difference though. Like in the case of Mario movie, the fan service there it's like referencing things within that same universe. So I guess in that sense, it's not like taking away from the immersion. I mean, yes, some of those things, without spoiling anything, some of the things that were referenced aren't exclusively only for Mario, obviously. But it's still within the kind of Nintendo pantheon. So, like, it would have thrown me if there was like a, I don't know, like a, well, I'm trying to think of a parallel here, but like, I guess it's kind of hard to think of one exactly. But yeah, it'd be weird to see something like that and have some reference to some other like IP from someone else. Whoa. Skeleton fella. New enemy type. This is, what's your name? You are the Delirious Bones. I don't have any dodge yet. Oh, he can dodge. Yeah, I see how it is. Punch. He's got a lot more HP. I'll take that. I got a fucking bottle this time. So I can punch with my right, again, the old right hook. But I got that as a temporary item. So if I find something, they're gonna get slapped real good. Real goodly good. Let's see what this is. Are things really hot where you're at, Dino Gamer? It was pretty hot today. We actually like legit turned on the air conditioning today. Grace and I have been doing that thing where it's like, okay, we'll turn it on for just a little bit, or we'll open some windows, because you know how that is. Like, one day it's April, right? One day it's way too hot, the next day it's way too cold, so we haven't really hard committed. But today we kind of hard committed to the air condition, like, for realsies. Like derivative. That's the word, right? Self-referential is one thing, but the derivativeness can be something else. And I guess you could still make that same argument in favor of how the Hobbit movies did their fan service and their kind of extra stuff. But I guess that was a problem. The problem there is that, you know, that's based on an established story, and the fan service stuff kind of went over the story a couple times, right? Like it was kind of doing like, it was almost like taking precedence over some of the stuff in the actual Hobbit book. So I guess that's a difference too. Like, as long as the fan service doesn't overstay its welcome and doesn't like steal the spotlight from too long. So it's like, you know, the whole Legolas being present. Legolas has a huge fucking part in the Hobbit movies, and I don't even think he's in the book at all. So, and then of course, timeline wise, yes, he was alive, so it makes sense he would be around. But still, like, that I think is where it is more likely to ruffle feathers. Fuckers only is no fuckers. Quick, you swapped his shield hand. I punched it. My hand broke. Yeah, brawn. So maybe the idea, yeah, don't punch shield. Maybe the idea is for people that are being afflicted by this plague. We know it like fucks with their bodies in weird ways, but yeah, maybe it like affects their brains, affect their ability to communicate or something. Alien Romulus said something similar. Oh, like the Hobbit movies, that is, or something more like the Mario movie. I can do something silly here, because I don't think Romulus is. Well, I guess maybe I wouldn't know if whether or not Romulus is built or based on like a book or like a pre-existing story. I know it takes place sometime after Aliens, I'm guessing. Oh man, everything's on fire. The whole city's on fire. Okay, we can jump down there. Only downside is that this is a little bit directionless, so I'm not exactly sure where we're supposed to go, but I mean, I know the name of the place we're looking for, and we do have a map. We do have a map. I just don't know like what these things lead to, so I'm just kind of doing my darndest. Doing my diddly darndest. So I'll grab the little fellers. The scrap. We'll need that for making some purchases later on. I can punch these things. I got my cool, like, swinging weapon. I'm gonna guess it's a melee weapon and not a thrown weapon. Yeah. And I'm guessing you only get a few hits before it, like, breaks proper. These guys are prisoners, and these guys are nice. Not gonna punch them. Hey, what's up, Whale? Good to see you, buddy. Want an Aragorn in there? Yeah, I was gonna say, that would have been, like, you would have to do, I don't know, maybe his predecessor, but yeah, that would have been tricky. Bit of child, yeah. We'll just do what they did for, what was it, The Irishman, where they made Robert De Niro look super young digitally. No, I understand. That would have been a little bit weird. He would have had to have played one of his, like, maybe his dad or something. I don't know. Would have been tricky. It was a quote. I gotcha. The characters in the scene. Right. It was just, it was just something for the fans, yeah. I mean, I'm not bothered when there's a little bit of it, but you know, I think when it's overly distracting. So, like, one quote here or there, it's fine. That's one I can smirk at and, you know, be on my way. Don't ever represent yourself in court, fella. I mean, yeah. I like how they're all, like, breathing in sequence. I think they're related. Do you think, like, all three of them are brothers and that's why they all kind of look the same and breathe in perfect sequence? This is to the camp. All right, so that's to our main objective. I'm probably not going to be allowed to bring this bottle in with me. So I'm going to find some other things to negotiate with, now that we found like the proper direction we need to go. And I'm not gonna break this for a million years. I'm just gonna break it for a little bit, so we don't need the health, obviously, and it'll take us forever to get scrap out of him just because you have to hit him a billion times. You want to keep an eye out for fun things. Panels. Punch it a couple times. Slow motion. The blue purpley stuff makes me wonder. like a thing I should be worried about, or is it a-okay? I see little lizard fellas, and they are not. I mean, I guess they're either just dead or they're just chilling. They're not. Oh, Liz, are you a friend? Oh, okay. Meat obeys metal. Okay, so these are the shops, and this shopkeeper fella is good. I can't afford Jack Dick. Unlockable combat techniques for nasty boys. I'm a nasty boy. Nasty boy. Yeah, the get away from me. Yeah, exactly. Right. Because no one ever met Ripley. Right. Yeah. I mean, to me, that's a generic enough line where, yes, to the fans, everyone goes, but yeah, it doesn't like, it's not distracting enough where it like takes out the experience. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Right. Yeah. I can. That one wouldn't be a deal breaker for me whatsoever. A Fox executive. I mean, yeah, and let's be real. I'm sure there's plenty of people, especially like when the movie first came out, where they saw it, they went, oh, and they did the soy check. And Aaron, you know, I really enjoy joking about doing the soy check thing, and I know that for some it's like, oh, so cringe, but I don't know. That's exactly how I am, man. I am the exuberant nerd who like does, oh, they did the thing, and like pops off and shit like that. Like, as much as I wish I could say I'm like the cool, like, nah, bro, I'm too cool to get excited about that. It's like, no, man, I'm that fucker, man. I'm that fucking insufferable dingus that people are like, ah, shit, we have to bring Alex. He's such a fucking weirdo. All right, so we could use scraps to regenerate health. I like the kind of vaguely system shocky face this fella's got. We're actually already at full health, so we don't need to use this right now, but we could spend money to get the stuff. Could do it. All right, let's open this thing as a shortcut button. Yep, so we saw this earlier, so nice little shortcut back to the fortified apartments. More like fartified. We got Aleph. What's up, buddy? He says, look at the lizard. Lizard. Oh, that was good. I like the little shop fella. Good. Yeah, the point. Yeah, I it's me sometimes, man. Like I said, I wish I could lie to you and say, nah, bro, I'm too cool. I'm too cool and like, I never react excitedly to things. It's like, nah, that's bullshit. I'm that guy. Already good on health, but I will take the scrappies. We know it says 100 and 150 and 250 for like the really good stuff in that shop, so we have some saving to do. Some saving and some moiding. We saw the next major destination. I am a fan of going the wrong way first. I'm going to go the wrong way and see what kind of trouble I can get into otherwise. Also, I got this breaking over people's noggins bottle, and I want to break it over someone's noggin. Don't you know? Regenerate energy, a car battery. I'm actually not sure what energy is for, but I think it's for, I think they said it's for special moves we probably don't have yet. So eventually it'll become more obvious. Eventually. Having a hard time sleeping though? Well, no, I don't. I know that you of course have an early rise, so I don't blame you if you have to hop off at some point. But in the meantime, I'm happy to have you here. In any capacity, but yeah, the old like random fucking insomnia, that shit is no bueno. Not a fan. Big not fan of that. Also, not want to get electrocuted. Would rather not. Want to get electrocuted either. What's this thing? More tutorial? Nope, just more lore. More lore, man. And then I get excited for the next one. Yeah, I do be that way sometimes. Embrace it. That's how I feel too, Aaron. As I get older, especially as I get older, I become more cynical about certain things, or maybe not cynical, but skeptical about certain things. And let's be real, probably cynical about other things too. But I also try to embrace certain aspects about myself and just life in general, and just go, who fucking cares? So, you know, it's a balance, like anything else, honestly. And we got Woo in the house. What's up, Woo? Thank you for that raid, man. Doing some more reading and writing. If you want to share anything with us, I'd love to hear it. If you have any clips you want to share, Woo, or if there's any like excerpts from your writing you'd like to share with us, I'd love to hear and or see it. No pressure though. No pressure. I'm just happy to see you. We're playing Voltage High Society. Very strange and very interesting boomer shooter. Although it's more of a boomer puncher because it's not much shooting, at least not yet. Mostly melee, I think. But yeah, Will, to your point, that's actually what brought on the conversation, because the Mario movie had a lot of moments of going, Oh, so yeah, there was a lot of that for sure. A lot of that for sure, man. Now, thank you, Woo. And Kubos, we got the homies, man. Thanks for being in here, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. This hand broken, can't punch, 0 fucks, but too scared to anyway. I can jump, and fucks can't jump. Or maybe fucks, like they're trying to say something else, but it seemed like they're just saying fuck. Tried to flip them off, but hand hurt, and I cried. Fuck them ground. Jesus. Yeah, so trying to read the terminals of the prisoners that are, or I guess denizens that have been afflicted by this super mega plague. It's something. It's definitely something. But no, this is Voltage High Society. Very strange, and certainly unique boomer shooter. That again, mostly melee so far at least, and it all takes place on this island that used to be a quarantine zone from this like super mega death plague. And I think that plague is still going on, but then they turned the island into a mega prison. And it's like an open air prison, and there's not really guards. They just kind of like let everyone just kind of fend for themselves. So we're one of the prisoners, and we're trying to like find our way. And it is a Metroidvania of sorts. We have that to kind of embrace as well. We did fight some dudes over here earlier. I think we pretty much are set to go into the main area. What's this? Street access. Let's see. Can I just press the button? I think I don't have the juice. Or maybe this thing lacks the juice. I thought maybe like... Yeah. So we need to, either we need to do something, or we need to like get approval. What's that there? Because that's probably not where we're supposed to be. But anyhoomst. Great. Punch. We're getting some of the trinkets. We need like 100 or 150 trinkets to be able to, or scrap rather, to afford the next upgrade. So things are fairly expensive. Also, yeah, if you punch, our guy has like very strong punch. He's a very strong fella, very strong. Fortified apartments. So this is what brought us here in the first place, I think, right? Maybe. Oh yeah, there's the screen. Right. Okay. So let's go ahead and head to the camp area. We've seen what we needed to see. Let us begin. Down this way. Down this way. I wrote it myself. No AI at all. I mean, yeah, that is a valid thing to focus on. That's a valid thing to focus on. I mean, that's something I think about a lot because, you know, the AI bullshit, of course, is everywhere. And everyone's sick of it. Some people aren't. I mean, mostly billionaires. But most normal people are sick of the AI shit already. So that's like a thing to embrace and maybe even lean into if you want to make something stand out and something is handmade. Even if like you're new to it. Even if like the thing that you've made, like you're kind of new to it. And it's maybe outside like the normal wheelhouse. Like, oh, I'm still kind of finding my sea legs with this thing. But still, the fact that like it's made by hand is probably gonna be more attractive to somebody versus some AI bullshit slop. So I can definitely embrace that for sure. Well, he looks dead. He's a little bit dead. Does it grew wings? There is voice acting. It's a little bit faint. Punch. Punch. That guy's a little bit dead. Yeah, I saw this area back here. I wonder if there was something special here, but I see nothing. Nothing. There's very on fire. Can't deal with that, obviously. Any secrets? This game, I think it does legit have some secrets. It has secrets, but it does not have Sea Crest of the Orion variety specifically. A lot of red glowy things. Hands swollen, can't use rings. Right. We keep getting these notes about like either just maybe it's just the same guy, maybe it's multiple guys. Donald Glover did the Yoshi. Yeah. I do love that they got Donald Glover to do the Yoshi lines, and that's a pretty household name kind of guy for a role like that to just go Yoshi and like that's the whole thing. And he did fine, but it's like, all right, I gotta memorize these lines. These lines are really complicated. Wowee. No, I mean, and of course he did fine, but yeah, it was like, really, they got Donald Glover. Like, pay anybody, really. I mean, you think they could have gotten a cheaper get, for for those lines, but at the same time, I mean, he's an in-demand fellow, so I'm sure that like brought the star power up a bit. But yeah, not really any iconic Mario lines, but at the same time, we already got enough of those in the first one, so maybe they felt like, let's focus on some of the other characters more. 'Cause, yeah, Mario wasn't, I mean, you know, he's still the main guy, obviously, but it was kind of nice that some of the other characters had a little bit more spotlight this time around. Now, can I keep my emotional support bottle with me? Gate to the campsite's not working. Spare parts. Large gate, I'll bypass the code. Oh, that was the one, okay. Components, big shiny blue chips. Old Town, and find another one somewhere. Can I just punch the thing? Can't do it. Alright, so let's go back to that one big gate then. Should just check that first. Walk back up this way. Now, the one thing I'll say about Chris Pratt's voice acting is that it was just fine. And I felt like it was fine in the first movie, too. It's one of those where he didn't do an amazing job, but it wasn't terrible either. It was, after, like, the first few minutes, it never even occurred to me that it was him doing it. So, it was, like, it was inoffensive. Guessing that's, like, maybe part of the surveillance. They're always watching, basically. And I felt like it was fine. It was you know, it was never like distracting to me. It was never like, oh, it just sounds like Chris Pratt. It was like, no, it's just a little cartoon voice fella. Inoffensive. Not amazing. Not terribad. Somewhere right in the middle. It's not always how it goes, because again, you know, a lot's been said over the years about how, you know, if you get a voice actor to do a role. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. If you get a voice actor to do a role like that, then they will use their voice acting chops. If you get like a screen actor to do something like that, well, screen actors aren't always great voice actors, of course, in reality. So that's a valid concern, you know, with characters with actors like, you know, having like Seth Rogen doing Donkey Kong in the first movie. And same thing there. It's like I thought he did fine, but it wasn't great. It was just fine. Over here, yeah, there's like a thing over there for sure. So I'm looking for more secrets and such. See, everything's on fire. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I can maybe just damage boost past it, but I'm not sure to like what gain. To what end. Maybe I will not take that one, because I don't want to fucking splatterfied. Or roasted. Yeah, it's like the star power is exactly the, that was kind of like the vibe I think a lot of us are kind of picking up on, where it's like, it's not so much focused on who would do the best job, but who like gets like the most interesting headlines for their announcements. That kind of deal. I don't think I can make this jump. Oh, almost. Okay, anyway. We probably need like a double jump or something. We know there's more abilities for us to unlock. So, yeah, the gate's gonna be back this way then. There we go. Excuse me. Got the goods this time. It's Mario-ing time, and then he Mario'd all over those guys. Oh, good to see you, Kubos. Yeah, I still enjoyed it, but I understand where like for some folks it's not exactly what they were hoping. But I mean, the first movie as well. The one thing I will say is, you know, with the Sonic movies did something really interesting, where the first movie was very much a kid's movie. Like, very much a kid's movie. And, like, I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it. But, like, it's very clearly gunning for a younger audience. And that's fine. And it did a good job at that, even. And Sonic is, like, kind of not a kid necessarily. I mean, Sonic's always been kind of ambiguous what exactly he is. As far as, like, you know, like a child or an adult. I mean, obviously he's like, we see him truly as a child in the first movie and his origin story. But like how we, the audience, are supposed to kind of understand him and treat him and think of him, that's a little bit vague. At least it is to me. In the first movie, it probably leaned more into like, yeah, like, oh, you know, this is the first movie. We're just kind of getting our start here. And then the second movie comes around and like, yeah, they straight up like address that as part of the story. It's like, you know, Sonic, you've been around on Earth for a while, and you're getting older, and you're learning, you know, how things work here. You're learning how the world works out here. Already been here. Is this the... Yeah, we've already been here. Cool. So that was in the little shortcut area. And there's like lessons to learn, and you kind of learn those lessons with Sonic. And as the movie progresses, he like grows and he learns. And with the third movie, there's even more of that. So there's this like sense of growth in those movies, and the themes that get explored, dare I say, become a little bit more mature, and they like asks more of its audience to kind of meet those expectations. And part of that, I suspect, is because, again, the first movie was meant to be a kids movie, so probably a lot of kids watched it. And the second movie comes out maybe 3 or 4 years later, maybe 2 or 3, I don't know. You know, a couple years in between. So, you know, presumably if a kid is like 10 when they watch the first movie, oh, hello. The kid is like 10 when they watch the first movie, then they're going to be 12 with the second, and maybe 14 or 15 when they watch the third. That's like the perfect age for that to like have those kinds of moments have a greater impact. So anyway, what I'll say about the Sonic movies by comparison, punch, is that feeling of growth and feeling of like things evolving. And, you know, to some, that's like more kind of what they were hoping from the Mario movies. They wanted some kind of progression feeling. And you don't really get that with the Mario movies, which is fine. I don't need that necessarily, but I can understand where some folks were kind of like, it's just more of the same. And if you liked that, great. But if you're hoping for something with more depth, then you can be felt left wanting for sure. Then cool here. Took a bit of damage earlier. I did find one of those little barrels to give me health, but I didn't punch it for very long. Can I punch the cars? You can break the glass. Oh, you can fucking wreck this whole thing. Does it do anything, or does it just make you feel funny? Does it make you feel strong? I mean, Grand Theft Auto has told me if you punch a car long enough, it'll eventually catch fire and explode. Eventually. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, bud. He's not a great actor. I mean, I think he's all right. I think he's okay. I mean, I'll say this much. I loved his role in Parks and Rec. I love Parks and Rec. Andy was my favorite character in Parks and Rec. Was that his acting, or was that the writers? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, he played that role well. It was like a big kind of lovable dumbass in that show. So I did like that a lot. And I think his voice work in the Lego movies was good. Not amazing, but good. So I always feel he's just okay. Is he good enough to be like a top Hollywood guy? I don't think so, honestly, but I think he's just okay. You'd definitely find better, though. There was more improv stuff. That's a good point too, Anthony. I've heard legends of some of the more iconic lines from that show that his character did. Some of those were improvised, to his credit at least. Yeah, Marvel movies, right. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. I like the first Guardians. I like the first Guardians for sure. It's also the only Guardians of the Galaxy movie I've seen, but I like the first one. That counts for something, right? I can't crouch, so I can't go down there. Metroid can't crawl. Stock market. Number go up. I definitely want those pointies right there. There's also like something maybe up there, but there's like even like an arrow. Oh, never mind. I thought it was an arrow pointing to something. So can I just break the lock? Yep. Punch to solve the problems. That's how I solve all my problems. Didn't really like him in Parks and Rec. I mean, his character is annoying. I mean, every character in that show has moments of being a shitter. What's Aziz Ansari's character's name? Tom. Like, you know, his character has moments of being kind of insufferable too. So that's perfectly valid, honestly. Is Sonic? Yeah, it's like I think in the first movie, it's kind of implied he's like an adolescent, and then like presumably like becomes an older, yeah, basically teenager. I think that's kind of more or less what's kind of implied. Bar handle. So I do want to go over that way first, or eventually, but first I'm going to go down this way. Electric box. Punch. Oh, can I use it? Can I open it? Can't do it. Oh, I need to repair the stuff. Okay. Open the door. Door's locked. Of course it is. If it's for kids, it shouldn't be a bad movie. Land Before Time. Well, Land Before Time is a great movie. Well, I guess I haven't watched it in a long time. Land Before Time is a good one for sure. It's also like... okay, I was gonna say this is probably gonna hurt me, so I'm not gonna get too close to that. I need some way to deal with that. Probably turn the power off. Land Before Time is a good movie, but it's also a fucking, like, heart-wrenching one. That's one it's like, I wouldn't recommend against a kid watching it, but I'd be like, I'd like want to talk to their parents, be like, listen, listen, this movie's got some stuff. This movie might traumatize your child for life. It's a good one, but there's that. There is that. No, but I didn't think either of the Mario movies were bad. I enjoyed them both. But they just weren't deep, which is fine. They don't have to be deep. It doesn't have to be that deep, as they say. A great man once said. What's up, Grim? Good to see you, bud. When I said but, he said, ooh, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about his ass. It's different than the live action Mario movie. I've actually never seen the Mario movie. I've actually never seen it. I want to watch it just so I can have my own opinion on it. I've seen some of the clips. And I know it's not a universally beloved movie. I understand completely that not everyone loves that movie. But I tell myself I could appreciate its charms. I tell myself I could appreciate what it brings to the table, even if what it brings is a little all over the place. Excuse me. A lot of those scenes were improvised, yeah, or like the lines, yeah. Which, yeah, you know, credit where credit is due. That is impressive. So, you know, that's hard to do that and have it be done right. So that's the wrong way. I'm trying to see if there's like another like thing I can explore. These so far hit dead ends. I mean, maybe I just need a damage boost past the electricity, but it seems like there's probably something else I'm missing. I need to find those little repair components so I can get that the power of get those little like fuse box repaired and turn the power off on those areas. John, yeah, I do love John Ralphio, who of course does the voice for Sonic. He does a great job. Oh, you're doing some Windrose. Oh, did that just come out? Oh, in 3 hours. Okay, it comes out soon. Got a little bit of health. It's like eventually they stop giving you things, but it's kind of unclear when they stop. Another health, yeah, so just like there. Oh no, that was energy, not health. Never. Yeah. Top Hollywood actors aren't usually good or diverse. You're exactly right, yeah. I mean, I find that plenty of them are okay. But yeah, that's the thing. A lot of them, yeah, I don't know. They're just fine. Or, I mean, there's like obviously a lot of nepotism in Hollywood, obviously, you know, who you know and who, oh, can I reach that button? Can I reach the button? Yeah, who you know, who you have connections with, you know, that kind of thing. Of course, no question. No question whatsoever. Now this one, there's, yeah, same kind of thing here. I can't just open it. 0 out of 2 components to repair stuff. Punching it does not solve it. Turns out punching things doesn't solve everything. Big, bald muscle guy, lift eyebrow, punch shit. Lot of nuance to these kinds of things. Yeah, typecasting, exactly, yeah. It's not exactly a new concept. Keep looking around here. Maybe there was something else that I missed. Because, I mean, for sure we can jump into other areas. I mean, maybe for this one, maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe for this, I just have to, like, jump over the big scary boys, like the red ones. Yeah, maybe, like, when they're glowing. Maybe that's the only time when they're scary. Because they're still, like, it's still kind of arcing. Like, there's still, like, stuff radiating. Okay, yeah. So, sure enough, that's exactly what it was. I just saw the little, like, I just saw the, like, the pulsing of the electric arc. And I just assumed that meant, oh, fuck, like, it's all dangerous. And I need to, like, turn the power off or something. Turns out I'm a silly man. A silly man saying silly things. In a silly manner. I can buy your first combat skill from the lizard shop. Lizard. I might need to go back then and get the goods. Get the hair from Moana. No complaints here. No, I think Dwayne The Rock Johnson's fine. I've never seen him, like, in a dramatic role, and maybe he's been in them. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. I legit don't know. Some of them have surprised me. I mean, I'll say that much about, going the wrong way. I think it's the right way. I'll say that much about, wait. Area, lot of pain. About Andy, Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler was one of those movies I think, like a lot of us, I always wrote off as being like, oh my god, the fucking, like, 14-year-old boy, like early adolescent child poster maybe not poster child, but poster actor for, like, immature man-child, does like funny hijinks and does the funny voice, and that's it. And then you watch Uncut Gems, then you watch you know, some of these other like dramatic roles, and you go, homeboy's got like legit acting chops, what the hell? So for some of them, you know, the typecasting works against them and limits their potential. It's like there's chops here, there's something here to this. Doesn't hurt that he's older now, and I think it's probably easier to lean into that kind of thing when you're a little bit older versus the young kind of baby face that he used to be, obviously. And of course, he's a comedian, or he was a comedian first before he got into acting, and I think that's a pipeline you would kind of expect. Same with Jim Carrey. You know, he's done a bunch of dramatic roles and does them pretty well, but you know, of course, his comedy roles and like his more zany stuff, that's what he's known for. So it's a tricky one. There's pictures of the Moana hair. Yeah, I never actually saw Moana. Never actually seen it myself. Oh, we got some fellas. You guys get a lot of health, so this fight will be a little bit longer. Oh, you're breathing fire, bro? You can just do that? Hey, do you want to do some friendly fire against your boy? You like literal friendly fire? Not sure if it works that way. Ow. And my reach with my fists is better than I think it is, but also their reach is better than I want it to be. Then they fucking explode. I like how the skeletons explode into blood when they die. Blah, fucking blood and guts everywhere. Good shit. Like that. Like that a lot. Not all actors can be Daniel Day-Lewis. That's just, you know, part of how it goes. Them's the breaks, as they say. I can punch that one down. Like they're like still holding their knives. So that's probably the next way we want to go. I'm curious to know what's up there. So I think I'll explore that a bit. Might be like a secret or something. Just more diverse acting would be nice. Jim Carrey, there you go. There you go. Exactly. Yeah. Not just the same A-list actors every damn time. Every damn time. Yep. The number of times Brad Pitt's won something. George Clooney. Like, there's like the dudes that are always getting the awards. Like, goddamn. Look for rings. He's after our ring. He still has... Oh, it's a race. Oh, except I can't go that way. I can't just open the thing. I love the birds on the screen. So we'll have to, like, race them for the rings. Grab that again. Hopefully I can try it multiple times and it's not like a one and done. Oh, maybe you can, like, go up this way, maybe? Maybe there's, like, more I can check out. I could jump up there, maybe? I don't think I can make that jump, though. Yeah, I can't make that. It's like a ringy-ding-ding up top. But, yeah, I think that is indicative of us not being able to get there. I like how you can just get right up in their nest, though. Shiny is in there, but I can't get it just yet. I gotta prove myself. Race the boys. Is there full damage? Not from that point, at least. Punch that shit down, baby. Nick Cage as well. He's always in on the whole thing. Yeah, I'm a Nick Cage enjoyer. I know not everyone loves him, but I like him more often than I dislike him. Yeah, number 13, Eternal Sunshine. Yeah, I think he does. I think he does pretty good. I think he does pretty good. But I will admit, I loved his role as Dr. Robotnik in the Sonic movies. I think he does great with those. So, you know, so I mean, man does have a specialty for sure. Gotta get a paycheck somehow, man. Number 13. I watched that for the first time, probably about 2 years ago. It was all right. And to be honest, I didn't like it as much as I was hoping I would, but I can appreciate what they're going for. A cold shower to my youth. It's like, oh god, like I remember. I mean, that movie probably came out, yeah, what do you think, like 15 years ago? Save point. By the way, meet the couch friend. You got little TV fella. You got Toasty. You got couch fella. If we're lucky, he'll say, I'm couch. They call us fresh meat. It was a mind-fucking movie. I thought it was alright. I didn't love it, but I didn't think it was bad. I'd heard bad things leading up to it, and then when I watched it, I was like, that wasn't terrible. The Cable Guy? I didn't realize he was in The Cable Guy. I probably never saw that one. Oh, Truman Show, right. Yeah, of course, Truman Show. That's another good one, as far as, like, more serious roles for him. Oh, is the number... Yeah, 23. Yeah, 13 would be a little bit too obvious, because 13 has already unlucky connotations. You're exactly right. On your spot as a sofa surfer, bro. It'd be months to earn my spot, bro. You can be a sofa surfer, is how I imagine he talks. Yeah. Yeah, we all know what movie we're talking about. We're just calling it by the wrong thing, but we all our hearts were in the right place. You don't just talk to the surfer, the sofa surfers for no reason. By the way, they have that's how you save the game. It's your save points, which is nifty. But also, it's cute to just see what they're up to. They're just cute little fellas. All right, so we can probably get through there without too much trouble. So we can do that one. What about this one? That one's locked. Of course it is. Of course. Of course it is. Anything else before I commit to that direction? Because I think that is what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Let's do it. I'm wondering if I should go back and purchase that upgrade from the one lizard fella, but we'll probably see more shops. There'll be more where that came from. All right. Another threefer. Oh yeah. No duck, by the way. No ducking. No ducking just yet. Jim Carrey numbers movie. Yeah, we all knew it. We all knew exactly what we were kind of getting at. That Universal. So what do I have in my inventory right now? Cute. There we go. So my inventory is full. Light snacks, med kits, recharges for things. Eventually I will have more that I can carry. We'll have to start actually using these things. So in all fairness, I could go ahead and say, I need a small health. I'll take it. I'll use the snack. Snack for a little bit of a health and juicification. Door. Smack that thing for no reason. Smack these, unfortunately. Door. That door's open. Two of these boys. Smack. Smack. Keep bowling him. Seems like they have 3 HP, generally. Metal fetish. I mean, listen, I've heard about stranger fetishes before. I'm not one to judge. The scrappies. Oh, I think they disappear if you're not quick enough. That's devious. That. Oh, there was another, like, temporary weapon, but I was too slow in noticing it. I have an overly generous timer. Very quick. Oh, there we go. I'll take that one. Punch. Got a ninja star. I think that's actually a ranged weapon. We even get a crosshair because it's a ranged weapon. You could throw the ninja star. Random fucking ranged weapon find in a random box. So let's punch a trash can. Get a random ass ninja star. That one's locked. I kind of had a feeling. I was hooked on a feeling. Can't quite make that jump. Ugh, can't make that one either. But I can punch this car a bunch. Punch it. I like it like our guy punches it twice. Every piece of glass and the thing shatters like immediately. Zero hesitation, just sudden explosion. Explosion of glass. Our guy must be a big punch. Big punchy boy. So, string of things over that way. I can also get up here. Up her. This has energy of going the right direction. This feels like this is where I'm like supposed to be going, which is good. But you know, I've mentioned before I like going the wrong way first. That, of course, that was a dead end. See the Chinese over on this side. So maybe not. Maybe this is not the right way because I'm getting the shinies. That means it's probably just extra. For funsies. They are full health, by the way. Can I fuck with these guys? I only have a few of them, so I'm not gonna waste any more, but I could purchase more health, but I think we're okay. We actually might be about to find another shop at that point. Snipe more dudes. If there's any dudes to snipe. Prime Claw. 1 HP. 1 HP. 1 HP. 1 HP. 5 of them. Well, I'm sure we'll need to fight him eventually. Actually, and by eventually, I might mean sooner than I'm thinking. I might mean like immediately. Before I commit to that, anything else over this way? Liam Neeson. You know, I heard mixed things about that one, but it's weird because when I first heard about the movie, like when it first came out, I heard a bunch of negative things. And as time has gone on, I've heard more positive things. So I wonder if it's one of those where like the initial reception was not so good. but it got better as time went on or something, or like people were more, maybe not, it didn't get better, but people became like less cynical about it, or like began to appreciate it for its merits more. I'm not exactly sure, obviously, but I would say overall I've heard mixed things. Orbs. Punch them. Just avoid. Evolve. Avoid. Evolve. Don't get punched. He's got a little bit of health. Ow, Jesus. Oh, I'm dead. So I got to be careful around those guys. That's a spicy boy. Spicy boy. Send dudes? You mean send nudes? Nah, man. Give me the dudes, bro. I need more firepower. You know what? I'm gonna. Oh, gee, I almost just got my fucking penis singed off. I'm gonna go back and get that upgrade from the shop that I missed earlier. Because I was like, we'll find more shops in BD, but now it's like, shit, maybe that was the game's way of saying, bro, you need this. Trust. Trust us, bro. Trust us. You need this, bro. Yeah, posting cringe on main, bro. Where was the, there was a shortcut Wait, you followed me all the way here, bro? What the hell? Alright, fine. I guess we're doing this now. Damn. I'm like, why is the ground shaking? The problem, I have no way of blocking or dodging right now. I know it'll be a bit before we do. Ow. Not pooping out orbs. If you're pooping out orbs, you should see a doctor of some kind. Especially if they're red orbs. Especially if they're red orbs and if they're being that numerous. Ow. I'm gonna guess that I'm probably not supposed to use my inventory while like in combat. I'm gonna guess it doesn't like pause the game. A lot of orbs. A lot of orbs. And I can't ponder these. These are just scary. And bro's fucking like spamming projectiles because he knows I have no projectile. All I have is sad. Get his ass. Get his ass. He's fucking dead. I never doubted myself in the slightest. I never doubted it. Alright, anyway, I do want to go back and make that one purchase. And it was back this way, and I'm going to... Oh, no, right, because I was looking for the shortcut that I opened. Because I opened a shortcut of some kind. Oh, I lost all my items when you die. Damn, that's brutal. So even though it loaded the save, it did not persist. Oh, but it did... Oh, so it... Because I opened this shortcut. Interesting, I opened the shortcut before I died last time. And I would have assumed I would have needed to have reopened it. So that's actually kind of interesting that it did persist to that detail. Not what I was expecting. But anyway, so... I don't know if I want to go all the way back. Especially because that one little area is a little dangerous. But I don't think we saw the shortcut back that way. Yeah, I'm trying to think what it would have been. In my mind, I thought it was either this one over here, and it's not, clearly. Or... Yeah, I might have no choice but just go through the scary hallway again. Hope for the bestliest. My mind, it made plenty of sense. But that's fine. Let's go back through the hallway. Let's fucking do it. It's just, you can't bring Leslie Nielsen back from the dead. Yeah. Leslie Nielsen, of course, was the OG. With no question. Like, he was the coolest, obviously. But at the same time, I mean, what I'm hoping is that people weren't expecting it to be quite like the first one. That it would be a little bit different. I guess that's what's different, you know, when it's a remake. And when it's got, you know, the same name and everything. There, I guess, are inevitably going to be some expectations, of course. But maybe that's the thing. Maybe, like, the expectations kind of cooled a little bit. And, yeah, some of the skepticism or even cynicism started to warm a little bit. That's all we can hope for. All we can hope for. That's right, this way. Not down that way. It's gotta walk across here. There we go. Yeah, a lot of folks enjoyed. That's good. I'm glad that like that opinions have warmed on it for sure. Similar career arc. Yeah, because I heard I don't think I've ever seen a Leslie Nielsen movie that was serious, but I feel like I've heard that his original acting roles were more on the serious side. And And of course, he does like that, or did the deadpan thing so well. It's kind of hard to imagine, but yeah, apparently that was like how he really got his start. And that was like what he wanted to do more of. But, you know, by that point, he was known as the funny man. Deadpan funny fella. Liam Neeson is getting older. He is. So yeah, that's an opportunity as well, in a lot of ways. Was the shop around here? I don't remember exactly where it was. I remember it was like in a little interior space. The shop shows up on the map. I see question marks. I don't remember exactly where it was. Let's kind of sniff around a little bit. Sniffing. I think it was back in this area. It was after this little zone, yeah. I think it was like in this kind of major area out this way. Drop down over here. See, this is back up, which is a little surprising. Yeah, thinking about like when certain actors get old and eventually pass away. I'm with you. Oh, I missed this earlier. This is something else completely. Else entirely. So I could try doing the race against the Boyds. Oh, we saw the other side of this one. Okay. You remember this? It's over here, by the way. This also catches my eyeball. Even a few of my eyeballs. Like how that, like the air vents also have like blood tentacles on them for no reason. Can appreciate making those like visceral and weird and gross. I mean, a lot of things about this game is like weird and over the top and gross, but it's part of the fun, including exploding the chairs. Yeah, Tom Hanks. Yeah, I thought that about other like actors and musicians too. It's like, oh man, when so and so passes away, it's gonna be a rough day. You know, Paul McCartney, that kind of thing. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Anthony. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. So the idea of him like transitioning to something that's a little bit more lighthearted, no one would blame him. I've never seen the Taken movies. I know that's kind of a Liam Neeson, or yeah, Liam Neeson. It's weird because Liam Neeson and Leslie Nielsen, like the names are just close enough where I worry I'm gonna say one and mean the other. But no, I've never actually saw those. When I think Liam Neeson, I think of Qui-Gon Jinn, which is probably sacrilegious to some moviegoers, but it's true. My brain goes, man. Can't help it. I'm gonna try a little race against the Boyds. $73, that's up there for sure. Turning 73, that's right, man. Take it a little bit slower. Yeah, can't say I blame him one bit. One bit. And oh, almost got the suck, or the blow in this case. So in this case, I don't know if it's like a proper race. Like I'm just trying to get to their destination. Oh, okay. So one, yeah. So it's like a checkpoint thing. One after the next. Basically, it's Mirror's Edge now. Basically. Guess it's this side. Mirror's Edge, but a little bit more fucky. Oh. Oh. We're running out of places. Did I get the award? Got a copper ring. Which doesn't help me on the immediate. Not me immediately, but it does give me more max health. We'll take it, baby. We shall take it. Ah. But it looks like doing the Boyd races and winning. Being a winning lad. Feels so cool. Paul McCartney, what about Paul McCarty B? The collaboration that nobody expected, and maybe even fewer asked for, and yet. So the problem is, I can't remember... Okay, so you can zoom around at least. I can't remember where the shop is, and I was hoping it would be on the map. I can't for the life of me remember where that thing was. Current mission, controls. Is there a, like, show more stuff button? Map to current area. Right, yes. Rendering styles. Kinda neat. Yeah, show me all if that helps. But it really doesn't, unfortunately. I see like there's some question mark things, but I think those are areas I've not been to yet. Maybe I should say fucking just leave and just go on my merry way, but thinking like, since these fights are getting harder and there was an upgrade I couldn't afford earlier that I can now afford, this feels like something I should strive towards. Remember where that thing was. I want to say it was somewhere around here. I think I went there before going through the gate. Maybe it was even before this area. Maybe I should go even further back. Paul McCartney, what about Paul McFartney? I'm gonna give everyone a moment to, like, collect themselves after being suplexed by Elgaso. Getting fucking obliterated. Here, oh, is it back this way? The blue glowy thing. Oh, here we go. It's around here. There it is. There it is. Elgaso suplexing us with his massive superior intellect. Feral Fist Pump. Hold down your attack for extra damage or quick dash move. Ooh, dash would be nice. Dodging and skipping lines to movie theaters. Momentary immortality while dodging. The Feral Fist Pump. I do love a good feral fisting, but I think I gotta go for the fiery footwork. I got the dodge. Can I air dodge? You can. Wow, it's a huge fucking lunge. Big lunge. Oh, but it costs energy. Oh no, I can't just be doing that and going nuts. Going nuts, man. Now I'm low on the juice because I overjuiced myself. So the dodge is something you can't just go crazy with. And it doesn't replenish over time, at least not yet. I have to be careful when it comes to use of the dodge. Use of the dodge. That's I don't want to overuse it. Then be sad. Can't do that. Can't make yourself sad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Back this way. I think we determined if I go through here. Just kidding. That's the wrong way. Oh wait, can I punch this and get some energy back at least? I got a piece of scrap. One more and I'll have it 69. Oh, something green, or at least I thought I did. I don't know at one point they stopped giving you things. We might have hit that point because it's giving me nothing. It ain't got jack shit. I would consider maybe making a purchase for some of those health upgrades. It's really a bummer that when you die, it kills your inventory. That really sucks. So it's like you load the save and you keep your permanent upgrades, obviously, or at least your major upgrades. But you don't keep, like, healing items, which is really a bummer because if you die to a boss or something like that, it's like, okay, well, my next attempt, I have more knowledge but fewer resources. And maybe I'm wrong, but I'm assuming you can't, yeah, like, since the environment isn't quieting down when you go into your inventory, you would be unwise to use this during the fight unless you knew for sure you had a moment of relative safety. So yeah, I want to do the bird fella race, but I should probably get more energy before I try that. But yeah, I wonder if that's like an intended limitation or if that's a bug. Because I don't know, man. Like on the one hand, you very quickly can get more stuff than you want to than you can carry inventory wise. But losing the entire inventory when you die once, but you can reload the save, is an unfortunate kind of nuance of the game's balance. I don't know if I agree with. So like, yeah, the doors stay open, and some enemies stay dead because the two normal fellas we fought when we first exited, they're not even here anymore. Unless they, like, moseyed somewhere. Yeah, so it's an interesting kind of mix of loading the past save and also the saves being, like, kind of persistent. The world kind of persisting after you die. So some things being saved and some things being kind of unloaded. Kanye fans. Oh, yeah, that's actually funny. I mean, hopefully people that were saying that were doing so facetiously and they realized they were just being silly. But it's like, oh, that's cute. it's so cute. I remember hearing similar things about Green Day way back in the day, like way back in the day. Well, actually, no, not way back in the day. I mean, a while ago for sure. No health and no heals or no energy when I needed, of course. When American Idiot came out, because American Idiot, like it or not, it was a popular album, of course. And I remember hearing people, you know, like younger, you know, people, like people that were then my age, and you know, the kind of 10s and 20s, the teens and 20s, being like, wow, Green Day's so cool. Like, wow, what a cool, young, hip band. And then you look around and you're like, bro, these guys are in their 40s right now. What the hell are you talking about, man? And by that point, it's like they'd put out so many albums. It's like, wow, this cool new band. I love this band. It's like, guys, they've been around for a while. Like graybeards, you know, some of the graybeards looking around like, God, like, where have these children been? What the hell? I'm gonna try the bird race, and I think we get up there from over this way. I think that's what it was. Is that Gamertech rating us? How dare you, Gamertech, being so nice and rating me? How dare you? No, it's good to see you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that raid, guys. That's very sweet of you. We're playing a very weird game. Yeah, give me the heals. I'm just gonna fist his mouth so he can give me the heals. This is Voltage High Society. Very strange little Metroidvania sort of boomer shooter. It's more of a boomer puncher because you don't do a lot of shooting, but there is a lot of adventuring, and it's very strange world building. I like it. I like it overall. It is very weird and very, like, I don't know, just very unique presentation, for better or worse, but I am enjoying it a lot. I'm trying to remember where the bird race was. Was it up there? Or how to get to it? Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, it's up this way. I think we got the goods. 90s band, yeah. I mean, I think they started in the late 80s, maybe. But I mean, of course, the 90s was you know, when they were really, really big. Of course, their heyday, as it were. I could probably do a jump dodge to get over her. More of a question of should I? The answer, I think, is eventually yes. Let's do the bird race first, though. I've got a good feeling. About this. Gamertech says, you're gonna what in the guy's mouth? Listen, if a little mouthfuler fisting is so wrong, I don't want to be right. All right? Is that so wrong? Oh, God. No, I copy and pasted the wrong thing. That's a weird channel name. What the fuck? And they're playing API Error, my favorite. Now you guys are playing some Mayor. That's right. You told me about that game last time. Yeah, just year. That's very funny. Oh, I'm sorry. I misread your comments, Whale. Yeah, you thought Aerosmith was first 90s. You're right. Aerosmith got their start in the 70s for sure. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Green Day still. But no, you're exactly right. Yeah, they got their start in the yeah, I think in the 70s. Probably like mid 70s if I had to guess. These guys. And then we got to go up top. I'm glad I saved the juice. Can't go that way. That way, save the energy because we're going to need it. 15 seconds. And I think it does not refresh when you find them. I think it's like for the whole deal. This will be the last one, I think. Give me a tight one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! We got to go back. Yeah. Almost. But we didn't have to use the energy, which is nice. For some reason, I thought we would. No fall damage. We're racing some birds around, by the way. We're racing some birds around because they've got a shiny. They've got a shiny trinket, and I want that shiny trinket. More specifically, they have a ring, and in this universe, our guy is butt-ass naked forever. Okay, I'm kidding. He's probably not naked, but he has no inventory except for rings he can wear on his fingies, and everything's punchy. All you have right now is your fisties. Hence the fisting. Hence the aforementioned fisting. So since our inventory, or at least our equipable items, can only really come down to rings and like some healing items you can find. Yeah, there's no like armor slot. There's no weapon slot. There are temporary weapons you can sometimes find, but only sometimes. And they are, of course, temporary. So like there are some ranged weapons, some throwables, that kind of deal. But mostly it's yo and fisties for frenetic, fearsome fisting. First and foremost. Frantically. 4, 3. Did I get it? Hey, we got it. And our reward is a bolt ring. I'll put it on this thingy. Better hand punch on the left hand punch. So this one punch on my left hand does a little bit more damage. The old left hook. Something new. Something new. Very good stuff. Very good. Yeah, playing more of, yeah, what's it called again? Yeah, may or may not. Yeah, I think you told me about it last time, Gamertech. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. And your brain melted. Are those fellas birds? They are. They are birds, and they're kind of talking to us, kind of, sort of. It's a little bit unclear what's going on there. I was trying to punch that thing. So again, no fall damage. So we can just kind of be down here and suffer, from what I can tell, at least no consequences. Let's start explorificating around a little bit. Explorificating around looking for really anything. I did get healed up, which is good. This thing. I press it, and that opens that thing up. Nice. I like how it shows the circuitry. You can trace the path to see like what you just activated. Because sometimes it's like you press a button, you're like, I don't know what the fuck just happened. Or you get that very helpful message in games like Quake, a door opened elsewhere. Or was it Doom? It's one of those games, it would be like, yes, something happened somewhere. And I go, ah, that's so helpful. Thank you. Thank you for that extremely helpful information. Nothing else really to speak of out here. Oh, I'm going to do that one extra area because now we have the dodge. Now I can use the dodge accordingly. Right up here. I'm going to do that shit. Yeah, those things we were racing were birds. And yeah, if they're able to talk to us, I mean, for all I know, maybe we are going insane. Or maybe we just naturally are an animal empath and we're just so cool. Also, I'm wrong. It wasn't this way. It was back further this way. That's where the extra little bonus area was climbable. Birds are holding out on us, man. They had the cool, like, extra punch good. Extra, like, punch more gooder kind of ring. Oh, shit. Over this way instead? I think I have to go up. I think I have to climb all the way up this direction. Yeah, I see it now. I see it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's the path I was looking for. It's with the dodge in the air. I bet we can do this. Wait, hold on. Is there another way? Could I dodge from here? I don't think it's enough vertical gain. Oh, shit. We need more vertical gain to be able to make that shit. So I'm hoping this will work. Okay, not quite. Can I just jump normally? Oh, man. That's sneaky. That's sneaky. Ah, damn. Because, of course, we have limited energy. Limited resources. I also wonder if, like, maybe I eventually get, like, a grappling hook move. So maybe I'm making this too difficult for myself. Maybe this is, like, a thing for later us to worry about. Hate it when I go outside, the birds just start talking to me. Yep. And you have to race them for their shiny trinkets. Hate it when that happens. Every damn day, he says. Every gosh darned day. Anything else out this way? We found... Earlier, of course, there was one big scary guy. We fought him earlier. I mean, he killed us the first time we fought him, but then the second time we came back, got his ass. And I need, like, some kind of double jump or something else, at least, to make that jump. So that's no bueno for us. I don't think the dodge would work. I could, like, maybe do a dodge jump from here. Ooh, I don't know, man. Right, try. Whoop, whoop. I made it. Do I get anything for my troubles? Nope. Nope. The shame of failure, or maybe not failure, but of disappointment. Well, now I know. Now I know, and knowing is at least 1/4 of the battle. So we did, of course, activate that little platform there. Let's go back up that way. Some climbifications what the next area has for us. Now that I've explored and fucked around and did a little bit of finding out. Not too much fucking around and finding out, but definitely some secret finding for sure. There's nothing that we've, say, needed the dash for, but the dash has been helpful for a couple of extras. Can I open this as a shortcut? I think we've been in that other area before. Yeah, I think we've been over there before. Oh, well, I can definitely break that for surezies. That looks menacing and questionable. Little things that hide, that like kind of drop down and hide when you first find them. Got a bit of heals there. There's like a green glowing dot on my UI. Not sure what that signifies. Elevator? Elevator. Now we're up here. Why are things vibrating ominously and angrily? Could have just jumped up from that way too. To what gain? What benefits me for coming up here? Nothing. Just something. Just a new way to get up here, which is neat. We could have just climbed up just as easily. Can I punch the screen? Yeah, more like little ring thingies. Maybe for grappling hook shenanigans. Maybe, just maybe. Keep seeing like the foliage blowing in the wind, and I keep thinking it's a fella that I have to fight. Not how that works. I think that's another ring, maybe? It's like something I think we can pick up. I think like what it would take to get up there. I think we might actually have the tools. Be able to make that jump. Oh, sure, if we jump from there, we can definitely make it. Definitely make that shit. We have 87, so we need 150 for the next big upgrade. Oop. What'd that say? Oh, got a save. Nice. How's it going, fellas? You ever wonder why we're here? Every damn day, bro. Great designer might have a plan. What? But I mean, on the roof. How did Couch get up here? I support my friends. Couch is a good fella. You're the only one of us who's going to heaven, Couch. Couch is a real one for sure. He's a little simple, but I mean, so am I. I understand. Oop. Amethyst ring. Oh, it's purple. Maybe it'll give me lightning damage or I don't know, grape flavor. Energy. Good. More max energy. So my left hand is all blinged out fully, and only one of the bling actually like does more damage. We're looking pretty fly. Fly for a protagonist guy. Of course, the left hand is the one that does more damage per punch, because we do have that one +1 that's a fixed. Oop. Yeah, we don't have to do the dodge for that jump, but I'm guessing we'll probably need it soonish. What else to expect? I'm trying to like keep an eye out for potential secrets. This looks less like power lines and more just like tentacles, tendrils from the void. What's up, Justin? Good to see you, dude. We're playing a admittedly kind of a weird little game. It's still in early access, so it's still in development. Voltage High Society. It's been out in early access for a few years now. There was a pretty big update recently, and I don't know if there's like a timeline, like a roadmap with a release window for the devs, or from the devs rather. They're still working on it, and there's like a bunch of stuff they still want to do for sure. But the roadmap has like a lot of stuff they've already completed, so they're clicking away for sure. Pretty cool. Whoa! Pretty cool as is. I didn't mean to fling myself over. Back in the elevator space, we can just get back to where we were. That's no problem. A minor setback. A minor one. Minor setback. Just don't blow me in the fire, please. That's a little bit more damaging. No, I'm liking it so far. The early access. There's a couple like early access isms that I have noticed, but I mean overall it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good, and like no bugs, no glitches. Been performing just fine. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy it. Oop. It's over this way. Lots of secrets too. It's kind of a Metroidvania of sorts. I would say it's like a boomer shooter, but it's more of a like boomer puncher, because there's not a lot of there's no guns, there's not a lot of ranged weapons, mostly punching. Boomer fister, as it were. That's right, because you got just your fists. I'll take the trinkets, enough for purchases. Another 45 of those. We can afford a the charge punch, which would be great against some stronger enemies. Purple.
Nemo Ultra. This city was once a thriving metropolis. Now, it is but a graveyard. But in this graveyard, the dead do not always stay still. In the first month of the Metal Plague...
The Metal Plague, that's what they call it.
...were burned in mass graves to prevent further spread. This gave birth to a new danger. Delirious bones.
The worst kind.
Animated by a system of sentient wires and cables, they march the streets, waving knives and axes, gleefully proclaiming their message.
What's the message?
Free the bone. Now,
Sometimes I'm gonna free the boner too.
sight
Let's get it out there, man.
the ruins of the city. A young male prisoner is searching for food in the porch of a former supermarket, not aware of the hollow gaze following his
The
each
boners are stalking him.
Escape is futile. In this pneumatic system, the skeleton can strip its victim of flesh in mere seconds.
Jesus.
The prisoner has been reborn. Now, he too joins the same hypnotic march across the shadowy streets of Nemo Ultra.
Sounds like a documentary. And now, the humble prisoner has joined the ranks of its metal skeleton prison. The ranks bolstered, they're emboldened by the new capture. The metal skeletons then trounce their next victim, stripping him of his flesh, consuming his bones. Anyway, no, I mean, it's pretty fucked. I didn't realize that the disease is what was turning people into like metal bones, metal skeleton demon fellows, but there it is. But day it is. I mean, we've had some pretty crappy plagues in our day, but I don't know of any plagues yet that have turned humans into delirious bones that are like metal bone demon fellers. So I guess it could be worse. Could have been worse. Anything else before we commit to that? Yeah, there's the couch fellas. All right, do this thing. Can I punch him off? Get fucked. So I guess they can't fall off the edge. Did it explode? It's fun when they explode because they just pop. And part of their popping animation also has blood and guts. It's the idea that these skeletons have blood and guts, and that makes me happy. Roving gangs of metal bone boys. Metal skeleton boys. Metal boners. The worst kind. And found an invisible wall, by the way. Couldn't jump after that. Again, I like looking for secrets. Oh, here's this area. Yeah, we were trying to like do a sequence break by jumping over here earlier. Oop, there we go. Giant screen. Can I punch it? I'm not gonna try. I can try to punch anything. And I'm gonna guess that's probably for like a grappling hook item that we don't have yet. Not yet, at least. David Attenborough, that's right, still old. Or still, not still, well, yeah, still alive. Still old, I mean, that's obvious, but yeah, still alive. I don't know if he's still doing documentary, or just voiceover work necessarily. But he is the OG, and, I mean, his narration work, of course, is the stuff of legends. Man's a goddamn legend. Still old. Yes, Alex, I know. Crazy, right? Crazy to imagine. So I can't afford this one yet, but we're getting close. For a feral fisting. Or I could continue saving for a clap attack. Give them the clap. It's an energy projectile. A little freeze action. I'm guessing that costs energy. Defensive drill hump. Hump your enemies to death. Okay. Hump them into submission with a huge drill. Interesting. It will drop extra energy pickups. So if you get that one, actually it could be pretty sick, but that's like a circumstantial kind of attack. It's a sometimes kind of attack. There's someone else we were talking about not too long ago on stream who is like noteworthy for being still around and still at least somewhat involved in his craft. I think it was Mel Brooks. Even though he's not like gonna be the sole director for the new Spaceballs thing, whether it's a remake or a sequel or what have you. The fact that he's involved in it is impressive. The fact that he's like at least working on stuff is something to be impressed by for sure. So he's still involved with some things. Yeah, I mean, man, 100 and still going. What a boss. Absolute stud. Stud muffin. Is that a reference to the drill penis? I was actually one of the exact same thing, Meerkat. I was one of the exact same thing. The lacerator. If that's a reference to the lacerator, I'll be very impressed, because that's It's a deep cut, and I think does not. It's not the same publisher, because that's a Dread XP. This game has a different publisher and definitely a different developer. So if it's a reference to The Last Raider, that would be incredible. Or maybe like, because this game is in early access, and I'm sure they have like a Discord server where fans and playtesters can suggest things. So maybe somebody like told the developers about it, they loved it. I don't know, but yeah, I want to believe that that's exactly it, Meerkat. I want to believe. Yeah, nothing else really here to speak of. Looking for secrets, but we're going to just keep moseying. And mosey we shall. He turns 100 next month, so soon, man. Soon he'll be... There's a word for it. There's a word for it when you're 100. Centurion? Is that the word? Ah, little rat fellas. I'm the biggest rat that makes all of the rules. It's very dark in here. We're the rats. Can we hurt them? They are invulnerable. They also don't even have a walking animation. They just kind of... Oh, no, they do have a walking animation. Okay. Look, they were sliding for a moment there. They do have an honest-to-goodness walking animation. I really need the health, but I'll take the energy, bro. Take the energy, man. The man who loves sex. And then after the drill incident, the man who loved sex. That's right. Oh, Centennial's probably the word. Centurion was like a Roman soldier, like a Roman legionnaire or something like that. Yeah, used to love sex. God. I gotta go back and finish that one, man. That was a fucking trip. A goddamn trip. There's a little bit of energy. I just want a little bit more. A little bit of juice. Punch. Punch. So yeah, that's the thing. When you've got the shield out, you like if the shield is in his left hand, then you want to punch right. Or I guess you want to, if it's in his right hand, you want to punch right, because that's going to be opposite, obviously. Punch with your right. And if he's got his shield in his left hand, you punch with your left. So that way it's always opposite, because he will switch hands. And if you punch against the shield, I think it might, if it doesn't hurt your character, it will stun him at least. And of course, he'll block the damage anyway. I wonder if we can eventually get a shield. That'd be kind of neat. Be kind of neato.
This is Parker from Checkpoint B7. Losing the damn voice filter. Laughing at me. I need help, please.
Yeah, like a Roman officer, exactly. Yeah, The Last Raider. There's been a bunch of those that I've streamed, Meerkat, where I think about them from time to time, and usually the thought is followed by, God damn it, I need to go back to that one, man. But as is often the case, so many goddamn good games, bro. So many goddamn good games, it's hard to keep up. Well, those are heals. I thought that was going to be the monies. It was not the monies. What if we have maybe not a boss battle, but an elevated fight of some variety coming in hot? They usually don't just give us healsies for no reasons. Overpass turf. Open the door. That's a shortcut, I'm pretty sure. Because I think we already have... Yeah, we already were here previously. Subway Street. Subway Street. Street fresh. Yeah, just like a week. Yeah, I've thought about that exactly, Meerkat. I thought about like just kind of putting my head down and just like powering through a bunch of the older ones, or ones we've revisited. Especially ones that I think we'd be able to beat in one sitting. Here we go. So he's got his, on my end at least, his shield is in the it's his left hand, but it's on my right side. So if I punch left, and now he's switched, so I gotta punch right. Bonk. Otherwise, he'd be blocking my shit, and then I'd be sad. And we don't want to be sad. But no, I've thought about that exact same thing, Meerkat, just kind of getting caught up on some older games that we never did finish, but I suspect are like maybe 1 or 2 sessions away from getting wrapped up. I've been keeping a list, by the way. But I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I've been keeping a list of games that I like want to return to. And not every game I've streamed in the past is on that list, but yeah, there's some where it's like some of the roguelikes or some of the games that just we didn't finish. I want to go back and like do at least one more session. At least one more session of. Ooh, I wonder if we have to use physics to break down this wall. Can't just punch it with my fisties. I can't just fist it open. I can't just fist every problem away. I can only fist some of them away. That spike ball looks a little bit dangerous. To just like... Oh, shit. To just like punch with my bare hand. Seems like it would hurt me if I were to do that. And knocked his clock off. I don't think I should just like punch it, but if there's like a way to like... I don't know, like some kind of like cable. Some kind of button to like operate it. Like a wrecking ball. So I can come in like a wrecking ball. Ka-thum, ka-thum, ka-thum. Getting lots of energy, which is great, and some extra trinkets. I was hoping for just a little bit of health. But that's probably good enough. I can climb up that way. That's probably what we ought to do. Anything else before I try that? Oh. Guess I'm full of shit. Oh, jeez. Maybe I gotta like... Oh, you gotta do like a power punch, probably. I was expecting this to hurt us. Oh my god, that's a lot of power. Like a regular punch probably won't do it. The weirdest boxing. It's the weirdest punching bag. That's going through some walls. Punch. Also like swinging through these cars and fucking them up a little bit. Alright, well, I'll wait for it to stop swinging. I do appreciate that somebody tied this spike ball to a lamppost. It said, yes. This is what we need to do, guys. And maybe the guy that tied it to this thing is here, and he's just been reduced to a bloody pulp. As someone doing exactly what I'm doing, or maybe he did it to himself. Not expecting it to boomerang back to him. Punch. Yeah. Alright, so I think that confirms we don't take damage from it, at least. So I can, like, stop it. Yeah. It seems like it would hurt. Bah. Damn it. It's hard to do. Yeah, this seems like it would really hurt. But our guy's such a fucking stud. We just don't give a shit. That's such a Chad. Hard to line up, though. Ooh. Body block it. Seems like that was dead on. Pretty on, at least. It's almost like the rope is maybe a bit short. I want, like, one solid hit on the middle. And if it doesn't work, then we need the charge shot. There, okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. I seen it. I seen what I wanted to see. For what that significance is. There's some dudes. And I'm sure they're glad to see us. Can't interact with them just yet. Secrets up there, so as far as I can tell. We can maybe go up this way, though. Here we go. Here we go. I jump over the fence here? Nah, not quite. Not quite. Not enough clearance. Or vertical gain. If there was a double jump to be unlocked, maybe eventually. We might have seen all the abilities there are in the game. Just the ones that are purchasable. Hard to say. Nothing else up here from what I can tell. Alright, well. Only way to go is this a ways. That it was going to be up this way? Yes. Alright, so we got that to explore. I think I want to go this little top path first, though. Real curious to see what this is going to entail. Actually, no, but that's not going to be right, though, because we've seen these, like, rings everywhere. Which, and clearly there's, like, some kind of grappling hook thing that we eventually will probably get. So never mind, I bet there are power-ups and abilities. Yeah, we truly haven't found yet. Need to find a door to open, or a switch to open that door. That might happen in this other area. Dodge. There we go. Air dodge action. Once again, that might have been a somewhat significant sequence break. What's kind of nice about these games is when you're given that kind of freedom, it can be kind of neat. We got the dodge only recently, so kind of here for it. Oh, the couch fellers. We wouldn't be able to make that jump normally, I don't think. Slam that door open. Are you a friend? I'm gonna guess you're a friend. You would probably have attacked us if we weren't. Fresh prisoner. My safe spot, he says. I'm just chilling. Alright. That looks a little scary. Is it death? Probably not. It's probably not death. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we could have come around here through any other means anyway. Looking at these AC units, I wonder if I can skip along the top. At least go this way. A lot of platforming this one. This area in particular. Oop, 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 oop. Almost slipped. Almost slipped. Subway Street. Oop. Oh, I didn't make that jump. Okay. We could try the dash for that one. I'm not sure if it'll be worth it. And also, that's going to be a harder dash to make. Because the dash really launches you. It's like a bit of a shorter jump for that one. Overpass turf. Can I jump back up here? Oh, here we go. That opens a shortcut. That's nice. This was... Yeah, I remember this little area. So nice little shortcut back to where we came from previously. That'll be good. Good for later us. Not super helpful in the immediate future, at least, but good for just general backtracking if it comes down to it. That one's still locked. Of course it is. Get out of the save point. Check it with the boys. So TV friend found a signal. Just staring at my face, man. It feels weird. Transnistrian? Transnistrian. That's cool. That's a cool word. Some guy and his goat sitting in the middle of a field. I like goats. Sap me turbo fuck jazz music videos for a week. Okay, alright. Now hear me out. I'm curious to hear and see some sap me turbo fuck jazz music. There's that one of the dank meme folder that I have. There's that one dank meme where it's like, we gave this anime rat cocaine and jazz, and here's his reaction, and like it's just a little fella just kind of bebopping. I'm imagining turbo fuck jazz is basically what that guy's vibing out to in that meme. Little anime rat fella. Some boxes. Oh, punch. I got a hammer. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. Is it a ranged hammer? No, it's not. If it was a ranged hammer, I would have a ranged attack here, but I don't. So I can't deal with that, at least not properly, I don't think. A little melee weapon action, which is exciting. Not gonna waste it on boring shit. Boring shit will be just standard punch. Can't be saved. Get out, save yourself, it says. Tell the world about us. I'm trying to be sneaky. I'm doing a great job because it is making a lot of noise, just breaking shit and punching skeletons. I had to guess that's probably the person that wrote this message. Go on without them. But down here, is this like all cobwebs? Is that what this is supposed to be? Maybe. There's gonna be some giant spiders to fight. Cavity tunnels. But I haven't had cavities in years. Bridges are always empty. I'm always hoping for something. Maybe he was like trying to dig his way out with a spoon. One scoop at a time. Well, I've got a hammer now. And I guess a claw hammer is probably a little bit more effective than a digging spoon. For diggins. There's the yellow fellas over that way. And also that crevasse is alluring. Oh my god, giant fucking robot spiders, really? Alright, well that's probably the way we're supposed to go. Before we do that, explore this crevasse. Oh, so we couldn't break that thing open at all. It was just a, like, it's got to go, like, a little bonus secret way around. That was just a little viewpoint. Bonk. Bonk. Get a little bit of energy. Well, I don't exactly know why you have to use money to restore. Perhaps at least to restore energy from a car battery. When I think of like loading up my body with electricity with a car battery, I think of that costing health. I guess maybe they figured that would be a little bit too much. So I can't follow the spiders up. I can go pretty high, but I can't follow the spiders up. So I can't join the spiders and mate with the women and integrate into the society. Which I know is very disappointing. Ooh, it looks like a binky. Globe ring. I'll bite. It is flashlight overcharge. Oh, now I can really see. That is pretty neato. Oh, it looks like a ring pop. Oh my god, I think it is a ring pop. Oh my god. When I said it looked like a binky, a pacifier, motherfucker's got a ring pop. That's incredible, actually. That is a delight. And completely not necessary. We didn't need that to be able to succeed in life in this game. But I'm gonna say no. Say no to a better flashlight and a hilarious looking ring to boot. That is delightful. So yeah, so it seems like the game saves automatically. Which is good. I can't believe we got that's hilarious. Let's see. Oh wait, no, this was the area from before. Okay, well that's okay. We'll take the regular path this time since I kind of was fucking around earlier. I was fucking around. I was finding out. I never actually saw what was this way. Yeah, so this all connects together anyway. So there was no sequence break. We're doing it legit anyway. Fucking ring pop, man. I'm gonna be laughing about this for a minute. Maybe, yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we just, like, rush past that guy, or, like, rush past those projectiles, because at first I was thinking, oh, we gotta find something else, but now I'm beginning to wonder. We got Farso, what's up, buddy? Electro Man, yeah, if you electrify your penis with a car battery. Yeah, I believe it. I do believe, man. No one wants an electrified penis. Well, maybe you don't. Don't know what you're missing. We're playing High Voltage Society, and, well, if our whole shtick is electrifying ourselves and or other people, then we're doing a darn good job of it, I would say. That's like if it's a society of sorts. We live in a society. But there's that one little extra area I kind of stumbled into. I was wondering about, yeah, like the kind of skipping and hopping and jumping. This door, yeah, that was kind of a dead end of sorts, but like this area, is there anything else up here? I think the answer is no. I think we're committed. We're just doing this thing, man. Like, kind of enter this area, a little bit of lag. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Punch, or not punch, hammer. It's fucking hammered his ass. I'm worried about the projectile fella. Ow. Case in point, there's a projectile fella. Now I have two temporary items, hammer and bottle, but I don't want to waste them on like destructible environmental things like this guy. I want to use them on a dude's face, namely this fucking guy. I can't. I'm looking at you, talking to you, bro. I gotta get up there so I can fuck his day up. Partly? No, entirely. Fuck it entirely up. Can't do the dodge for him. I'll be back. I'll be back. I can cheese this. Fuck you! Pop! Gotta do that a couple more times. Stay right there. Just wait there. I could have gone up the same stairs, but I don't want to get got. Try not to get got was what my grandmother always advised. Grandma Hobbit was always wise to advise these things. I'm doing it. Fuck you! Bump. And that's just as well, because that did break the last of my melee weapon. Now I can break the other things, like this guy. Bam. And this thing. Or a stack of them, at least. If I had a ranged attack, I could take that guy out from afar, but instead I have to be wise about these things. No one likes being wise in a video game. It's more fun to just go, you know, balls deep. No balls for me. No balls for Alex. So sad. So sad when I don't get the balls. Giant arrow pointing me that way. I promise there's something really cool over that way. Actually, maybe this is how you reach this fella. It is not. But here, can I break the glass? Yeah. Nothing else, I can get some inventory stuff because I died like a dingus earlier and lost all my stuff. That made me big sad. What? Oh.
Mechanical ecosystem, drifting in currents with everyday chaos. In this urban meadow, under the full moon, armies of metallic ghouls gather.
Metallic ghouls. Oh, are we making new skeleton friends?
This particular mutation has developed a unique trait among its kind. A relentless sexual urge towards steel and electricity.
Not what I was expecting.
Surprisingly, their needs, with wildly imaginative and violent manifestations, seem not to harm the individual.
Unexpected.
Beautiful
So,
creatures,
metal skeleton mating rituals.
a nickname from the scientific community.
Metal boners. The metal fetish. So their fetishes. Their fetishes.
Ritual arrives to a climax. It takes a sudden, sinister turn.
Okay, tell me more.
Satisfaction is replaced by unhinged delirium.
They did say delirious fetish or something. Delirious bones.
Now, the metal fetish spread into different directions. They return to the dark crevices of the city for their search for violence.
Latex out, steel bones are in. The steel boners, as it were. Yeah, I did not have metal skeleton sex practices on my bingo card for this game. Clearly, I missed out. Missed opportunity, if you ask me. Unfortunate. Now, that's the one we need the David Attenborough voiceover voice for. A dramatic, like, reading of how the metal skeletons have this, like, burning sexual desire that is just completely insatiable, and it drives them mad with delirium. They're already skeletons. They're already made out of metal. And now they're horny and insane? Are you kidding me? Too powerful, man. Oh, I'll take that. Or do I want the hammer? I think I'll take the hammer instead of the yeah. I'll take the hammer instead of the bottle. Bottle gets like 2 hits. Hammer gets like several. So we now actually have a ranged weapon, and you know what? I'm gonna use the ranged weapon against this fucker. Bah. Ow. Dead. Fucker is dead. Took a bit of damage in the process, but it was a worthwhile pursuit. And by a bit, I mean I took like 4 hits, and it was unfortunate. That's my free space, baby. I was hoping they were going to talk about like a metal boner or something. I was waiting for the metal boner comment, but it never came. The metal boner, it never came, and I am so upset when the boner doesn't come. I get so upset. Justus.exe. Justice or just us? I don't know. Trying to put their penises in the power grid? Yeah. They did say they have an insatiable lust for anything electric or mechanical. So, there it is. And that's what they're all about, baby. What they're all about. We can probably get to that other side. Well, actually, maybe we can't. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to think. I don't like these guys. Beginning to wonder. Oh, that was my last one. Crap, I thought I had one more. Oh, and one is, I mean, killing one is better than nothing at least. Oh, Jesus Christ. One up there too? Or is that's not the same one, is it? Am I just a doofus? Hardware. Maybe I shouldn't have punched all those things. Oh, wait, hold on. Andrews, Andre J's, and I see boobs. and smiley face lady. So yes. Very good. I'm going to consume. Gonna consume medkit. And snack. I'll eat all of it. So yeah, there's multiple projectile fellas. Well, at least I'm shielded from the shenanigans, but I can't make it any further than that. I could probably drop in the water. Probably. That probably wouldn't hurt me. Something shiny and cool. Oh, in there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, gosh. Oh, damn. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, they go through the fence. Goes through the fence real good. Real good. Yep. Goes through the fence real good. Yep. Over here. Oh, I can just get some juice here. Lucifer over London. It's a cool illustration. I like that. Closed. You can fist the fella. Get a little bit of juice. Thank you for the fisting. I'm not gonna go for a full heal just yet. We can go in the water. Maybe. Could almost fuck him up. Could almost fuck his day up. Almost. Good day fucking. Oh, you want a day fucking. See the way he's just like staring at me with unbridled sexual desire. Just sexual urges that go beyond even the most basic of human reasoning. We'll take the heals. Old market. I'm thinking about like the shiny that's in there. I'm gonna see if I can drop down here. Oh, there's swimming controls. Not, you know, not a bad thing. I mean, I'm happy to see it, just unexpected. Honest to goodness swimming with an oxygen meter and everything. It's a whole new world down here, bro. Sick. Oh shit. Send, because I'm assuming that I'm harder to spot down here. The fucking underwater wonderland down here. This is actually kind of sick. Like strangely pretty. I'm not used to things being pretty in this game. I'm used to everything being kind of ugly and gross and weird. I like that sign. Kind of reminds me of the hacker fella's sign from gosh, what's it called? From good old, what's it called? Ghost in the Shell, that's what it's called. Ooh, I see exactly what I need to end this fucker's reign. Which is the opposite of what we're having right now because it's raining in the game. Yeah. Did that miss? Right in the middle. Oh no. Why is it missing? You're supposed to be not alive anymore. Oh shit. Yeah, notice I can't aim like straight up. I'm missing. It's like it's coming up short of something. I've damaged him once before. There we go. A minute too soon. Uh-oh, okay, that one just bounced off, but I think I can just go for him. Hup, hup, hup. Got him. No more bullshit from them. Thank fucking heck. Now, oh, it says I'm underwater, but I'm very much over water. More trinkets. Shinies, more money specifically. Get back to that shop so I can get the power punch eventually. I need to get underneath here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's like going... Oh, can I not break? I guess I can't punch underwater, can I? Yeah, it's weird. It's like you're kind of like in kind of sort of walking mode right now. Yeah, I can't reach it. Can't reach it. That's okay. Maybe if we drain the water, maybe there'll be some kind of way to get the heck out of there. Computer, do we get to learn more about metal boners? Attack now, it says. Contaminated our water. Okay. What's contaminated it? Sounds no bueno. Alright, so I can't break anything. That's a little disappointing. I can break the chair, though. I can always break the chairs. Break these things, too. That is extremely satisfying. Is it unnecessary? Absolutely. Does it make my penis feel good? Also, yes. Nice little oh, that was blocking the door there. That makes sense. There's a pickup. Components. It's one of the 2 components looking for the main door, I think. So it's not like a superpower like I was hoping it was going to be. Can you break this eventually? I see it's like morphing slightly. Yeah, it's like morphing as we're punching it. I can't actually open it. I can like fuck it just kind of vaguely. A vague fucking. Well, that's all well and good. I'm glad we got one of those things. The other one is unknown. Got a few other areas to explore. I could probably get to that other side. Now that we've killed the projectile fellas, we can move around a little bit more freely. We can move our body freely. Oh, shit. I didn't kill all of them, clearly. Fucker's still there. But we got most of them, at least. Let's check the other door over this way. I think I'll get a little bit of a heal. Still a little bit, not a full heal. Just enough to give me a little bit of a juicer. Juicification. Old Market. Another couch friend. Very nice. Hello, couch friends. I love when Toasty hits us with some good puns. You better believe it. He says, "Let this end." I love puns in at the expense of Toasty. A lot of boxes there to break, which might have some goods. I'm counting on it. That's... Ooh, a lead pipe. Lead pipe instead. Got a lot of heals just now, which is great news for people named Alex, namely me. I say that's gonna break this. You know what? I should have given that up instead. Gotten more hits out of it. What was the point of that, actually? There was nothing here. Yeah. Plywood blocking absolutely nothing. Maybe there's something that'll be there later. Look at my cool-ass lead pipe, though. It's still pretty sweet. A lot going on in this area. Seems like a great area for a bunch of dudes to rush you. A bunch of baddies. By baddies, I don't mean pretty ladies, but I mean... You know, I'm not gonna stop them. I'm not gonna stop them if they feel the urge to rush towards us. Like last night when we were playing Super Ally Crush and we were fighting the like demon succubus lady with the generous physics that were like prominent with her character design. I was like, well, I mean, if like boob demon lady wants to step on me, I mean, because that's what she was doing. Oh shit. Prime Claw. And hammered idiot. That's a lot of damage. Ow. Good damage. I think he's got 1 hit left. Fuck. I lied. Now he's dead. Yeah. Bunch of thingies. I got a whole bunch of points. Whole bunch of things to spend. That opened this little thing. Cool. Actually, I might have opened a couple things. The pipe is looking pretty battered. Battered like delicious fried chicken. I guess you don't batter fried chicken, but you know, yeah. Well, actually, I mean, I guess, yeah, you have to fry it in something, some kind of batter. So yes, no, the metaphor holds. More of a simile, but you know what I mean. Thump, thump, thump. I think we did see that there is a shop not too far back, so I might go back for that at some point somewhat soon here. Question is, how do I get on kind of that second layer? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Actually, maybe that switch activated something all the way back here that lets me climb on these things. That's exactly what it did. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Rimbus miracle. I gotta wait for these things to not be overcharged. Also, that one fucking dude is still out here. Still no range attack for Alex. Although, like, I'm almost able to afford purchasing such things from the shop. Like how that spotlight looks with the rain coming down. It's a cool effect. Like, I know it's just like a kind of like being faked, but still, I like how that looks. It is cool. Purple. Did get myself more energy, but so far we haven't really needed to use the dodge too much. Try to avoid using it, except for instances where I have to use it. Reason being that since it's a utility thing and a combat thing, there might be places where it's necessary. So I'm gonna blow it all on combat if I can help it. The spiky boys. I want to punch these spiky boys into a bad guy. Yeah, you get over here so I can spike you. So I can fist a ball into you. I'm gonna fist you in the balls. You get stuck. Oh shit! Someone got me. And maybe he just has good range. Welcome back to Ow My Balls. Oh Jesus, fucking! Oh, you are fucking here. Good lord. There's two of them, and they're both stuck. They're both goddamn stuck. What a bunch of idiot doofuses. Delirious Bones felt a jab. Oh, now he's out. Come back, so I can do this. Punch! Oh, that's all I wanted. All I wanted, man. It's all I wanted. Took a lot of damage in the process, but it was worth. Button, please. Okay, that works. So now, can I kill that one range fellow that was up here being mean? Actually, it might be too far away. We're gonna find him again, I'm pretty sure, because this all connects to the same area. Eyes peeled. My right click ready. I know he's up there somewhere. It was above here somewhere. A little bit where he's just gonna like just diarrhea bullets on top of my head. Like he's like up there. Oh wait, that's him right there. Oh shit, no, he's over there. Oh, I can't even see him. Damn. Bro's so far away. Surprised he can see me. I can't see him, but he can see me. Is that some shit? Pop. Yee. I gotta be careful about this. Oh shit. Be careful. Got no shields. Minimal duck ability, dodge ability. Yep. Nope. I think he's dead. He's dead. And hurts us no longer. You are next, motherfucker. Oh, he's dead too. It's a beautiful day. Killing the fucking launchy boys. Launching their projectiles at me like a bunch of bullshit. I kind of want more things, like more health, for instance. I'm gonna go until because there's more boxes to break that I've passed up on, and these usually have some things. Yeah, I can't just like put these in my pockets though. We don't really have pockets. So I kind of want to try punching these things, see what they do. But I don't want to waste the hammer or shuriken that I have right now. Like it's worth my while to save them. So we'll go this way in a moment. You know what? Fuck that, I'm going this way now. Ah. Good damage, but not enough to kill. Maybe I'll get another one. Maybe. I mean, I'm guessing this is one of those where you don't have to kill the dudes. You don't have to kill their asses. Like now I got double hammers. We're getting hammered. You don't have to kill the projectile fellas, but it sure makes your life easier when you're able to do so. Have any items to use? I could get some energy. Oh, I didn't mean to use it. I just wanted to look at what it was. Okay. There's Boob Lady. Hello, Boob Lady. Nice to see him. Hope you and your boobs are doing well. I go up there. You know what? Maybe. Kinda. Not really, though. I think there's invisible walls. Yeah, I was kind of struggling there. Andre J's. Boxing, 24/7. Actually, our guy's kind of a boxer. He's a punchy boy. Hazer Hole. I've got a good feeling about this little area. Like a fun time for Alex. Very close quarters. Button. I press it. I don't know what happened. I press it again. 3 times. And like blood comes out apparently. Something juicy drips out of the button every time I press it. So, gotta find something else. Devour, iron, devour. I would rather do none of those things. Thank you very much. Taser? Alright, taser. Terminal, log in. Ready. Tell me about the taser. Powerful tool that depletes your energy. Only can equip 1 at a time. Technically with the taser. Okay. Goes through defenses. Reanimate structures. Oh, okay. Interesting. Watch out for your energy meter. Gotta say, unexpected, but not complaining. So that's how you get these guys going. Cool. So... Here. Goes... Does that enable enough to get this thing going? It is, because now we're green, baby. Oh, it goes through in like slow motion. That's kind of cool. In the slow motion when you're in the inventory mode. So you're not locked out. And I think that was the elevator door that we saw earlier. Well, gosh darned. That's so cool. Oh, no, this is a completely different area, I think. I'm trying to recognize this. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. We have a taser now for, like, reanimating things. I wonder if that's how you get those little kind of power boxes going. Utility boxes. Because they had a similar yellow glow. If that's going to be the key. That stuff. Back in the welcome yard. That's quite a backtracking, but that's okay because, yeah, there's like a bunch of those little boxy things around here, I think. So, let's think about that. Yeah, where was that? I've seen a few of those things. They might be on the map. Maybe they were the question mark thingies? Can try, yeah. Yeah, I think let's go back that way. I wish there was like a compass on the map. Or on the map and in-game. Because there are times where I'll look at the map and I'll go, okay, cool, I'll go towards that thing and I'll go, wait, which way is it? If you move the map, it does not move your guys' perspective. And have to like re-find your way. Oh, but we can't go through here, right. So wait, so if that has... Oh, alright, so I'm looking at the wrong thing then. Access that we have available, I guess, is probably this way. I'm wrong. Wait, go up. Maybe it's up here. Let's check the map every so often. I think it's this way. This gate. Yes, I think one of the... there's been a few of them, but this will probably be one of them, I think. There's one down here, maybe? Yes. So now... Tase me, bro. Now fist me, bro. Oh my god. Is it a skeleton disco orgy? It's a skeleton disco orgy. I found an achievement. I got an achievement and everything. It's called Nice Place, but the music is too loud. I don't have it in me to try to fight them. For one thing, there's a lot of them, and they do outnumber me. And they have a very large and scary-looking bouncer fella. And by bouncer, I mean he looks like a boss. The old bartender Dino. I love your top hat, Dino. Or maybe it's a fedora. He's mixing drink. Oh, he's actually doing a pretty good job. Well, he's not mixing a drink. He's like polishing off a glass right now. But yeah, you're doing a great job, Dino. Well, I gotta say, not also was not on my bingo card. But they're vibing, and I'm happy for them. Dollar ring. What the dollar ring does. More loots. So clearly this is like an Easter egg. I'm not going to fight them. Oh, I like it's cute that they're dancing together. It's kind of romantic. This one's got like a really fucked up head. Like they both have kind of fucked up heads, but this one's really fucked up with it. The guys on the table are good. I wonder if these are enemies that we're going to find later in the game and have to fight, including this big guy. He's going to be mad if I go behind him. It says, playing tonight, Real Glitch. Real T Glitch, I think. All right, well, you guys enjoy your disco orgy. Have a good one. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. At least one more of those. And if I check the map, I think that was the question mark thing. So I got to find more of those. Let's see if I go through here. Right? Is that what I'm looking at right now? I think. Go back through this way. Wait, my turn. Could probably make that jump. Oh, Jesus! Oh, my fucking God. All right. Now we can go. Boop. Boop. There we go. Get fucking tore up by that guy. Boop. Boop. A lot of pain. Yeah, my guy's in a lot of pain because I just got zappity zapped. My balls zapped again. Again. I got the balls zapped again, Shake. It's so upsetting. It's so upsetting. Another ball zapping experience. One of many. One of many, my man. What's up, Shake? We're playing a very weird little game. This is Voltage High Society. Very strange little Metroidvania. Well, Metroidvania, but also kind of like a boomer shooter. But there's not a lot of shooting. Not a lot of shoots, more punches. So it's a boomer puncher. Boomer fister? Boomer fister. Let's go with that. Go with that one. It's one of those where you don't have a lot of like, there's no guns at all. And not much for ranged weapons, but you get a lot of punchy boys. And in this case, I got 2 hammers right now, which is kind of neat. But they won't last long because they're temporary weapons. A lot of the weapons are temporary. But we're having a good time, and we just got a cool little bonus ability. It's a Metroidvania, so I just got an extra ability that opens up new things. So I'm trying to like find some of the new things. The only real downside though is that the map is neat and it looks cool, but there's no real in-game compass, and there's no compass in the overworld either. So there's times where I'm like, I'll be like, all right, I want to go over here, I think. And I think I know generally where that is, I think. And I started going a direction and I was incorrect. So I'm just kind of like, I think I have to go all the way back to where I just came from, because I think I was extremely mistaken. If I look up that way, yeah, I think I have to go through the opened access gates. And that, I think, is the extra secret that I could deal with now that I found the taser. I think that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, a little bit of getting lost right now. A little bit of getting lost, or at least not so much getting lost, but like I know what some of the areas are and what some of the map details are telling me, but there are also things I don't know. It doesn't tell me where I am in the overworld, and doesn't tell me like where I'm facing. So there's a lot of like looking at the map and then checking it a couple more times and be like, okay, now I think I know where I'm going. But anyway, thank you, Shake. Thank you, Agasa, for shouting out Shake. He was playing some more Mugenics, of course. I know Alias did a pretty long Mugenics stream himself earlier today, so that game is still the freshness, the hotness with the homies. I think we got to just go back the way we came. So I think I was right the first time to stay on this side. Oop. Don't get zapped. Don't do it. Just choose not to get zapped. Choose to not take electric damage. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm going. There we go. Oh, by the way, we just found the robot disco orgy. We found the robot disco orgy like minutes before you arrived. And it's clearly a secret, or an achievement rather. Like it's like just there for funsies. Because they're not attacking us. They're just hanging out. And I don't have the heart to attack them, man. They're just having a nice little disco orgy. It'd be very it would just not be right for me to interrupt them. I let them have this, right? These are evil. These dudes are bad guys. That's what our enemies look like. That being said, I think if I were to start trouble, I think the old bartender would have words. And I love his little hat, his little fedora. So, yeah. So that's a cool little disco orgy, and an unexpected treat. I will say that was not one of many things that were not on my bingo card for this game. I'm not complaining. So, yeah, let's keep going this way. I think we're going the right general direction. I keep flying this way. We'll find the goods. Oh, geez, I just got zappity zapped. So was it this way? Kind of. I'm gonna assume I'll find a shortcut eventually. Because this does tap out. Yeah, I was gonna say this taps out eventually. That's no bueno. What if I jump up here? I can't make that jump. Darn. And dare I say, heck. Can I go that way? Eventually we have to get to a place that is familiar, right? Go back. Oop. Here's what I was looking for, I think. Here we go, here we go. Let's see. So, yeah, we want to keep going this way, I think. I could maybe go up. For uppies. The welcome yard. It's a welcoming place. Alright, don't want to go that way. Let's go this way. Go this way. It's time to get some food. He says, give me the dinners. Dinner, and he says... Oh, he does have something for us, by the way. Once I find my way, and we will find it, I think, soon. I wish I could, like, an easier time getting my bearings here. This feels like the wrong direction. Oh, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, actually. I didn't think it was going to be, like, in a separate zone, but maybe it is. Yeah, see, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. If I turn around... Oh, so when you turn around, the map doesn't update. Ah! So that does not help. This is the right direction. Oh, I don't think the map updates at all. I think it only shows the current zone you're in, and that's it. I don't think it, like, updates to your location at all. So... Damn. It also makes it tricky. Get back this way. I'm just hoping I'll recognize it when I see it. I'm hoping it'll be obvious. If nothing else, I can drop in here. I should probably get a heal, because I have been taking a lot of damage. I will buy that charge attack that I've been after which I've been lusting, or I can get the ranged one. Do I get the big fisting, or do I get the ranged attack? I think the ranged attack could really help us, or the defensive humping, defensive drill hump your enemies to death. I think I'll take the ranged one. It can really be useful. Can't really use it right now, I don't think, because we have both weapons in both hands. Now I'm not any closer to finding my way. Now we're right back to where I started. One big circle. Maybe I should just turn around and say, heck the stuff that's now unlocked. The thing is, like, I feel like that's where we're supposed to be going, though. We only just now got the taser, and usually the way Metroidvanias work is that once you get a thing that opens new things up for you, you use that newly acquired ability to find you some new stuff to get you, like, towards progress, basically. But I don't for the life of me know how to get to that zone. Here, what if I do this? What if I zoom over to it? Let's see. Will it tell me the name of the zone? We've been there before is the thing. We've been there because it shows the map. We've been there. I just can't remember how to get there, and the map won't, like, give me a lot of context clues as far as how to get there. Kind of wander for a bit because it's definitely a different zone for sure. This is all within the same zone. I go here real quick. This is update. This it says to camp. All right, I can't use the store yet. We have to find one last trinket. Will he tell me where the last one is? Oddly enough, no, he won't. He has like the little thing that looks like he's gonna talk to you, which is kind of a bummer too, because it's like if I wanted a refresher and like another thing to say, oh hey, where was the other place where you said the component, the second component is? We found the first one, but it'd be nice if he would tell you again where the second one is, and maybe he's supposed to, but I can't get close, and also the use button don't work on him. Can I talk to you guys? Yep, I can talk to him. Oh, his face is through the fence right now. All right, but well, let's go ahead and watch Shake's clip, because we could be wandering for a while, unfortunately. I'm liking the game so far, but this is really the first time where I've been lost, but it's also the first time we've had to do any major backtracking of sorts. Game. Let's see what Shakey's up to, or has been up to, rather. Mr. Shakefella has been doing... Ooh, I see Twitch has done that really cool... Or not Twitch. My browser has done that really cool thing where it's logged me out of everything. I love that. It's really cool. Love when it does that randomly. For a while, it would do that once a month, but lately it's been doing it once a week, where Chrome will just delete all of my... Like, it won't clear out everything in the cache, because it still has my history. But yeah, like, every website I have ever logged into, it just removes me from everything, and I have no idea why. And it's very inconsistent. Doesn't like... It's not... It doesn't do it like... when I turn my computer off or anything, it will just kind of decide, all right, time to log you off from everything, Alex. A little bit rude. A little bit rude. Here we go. Jugs.
And now that they're energized, do it again.
6. Whoa. He's like inside. We like haunted him or something. With a lot of missiles. Oh my god. -1, -1, -1, -1, -1. What the fuck even was that? So that's the bad guy, right? Little fella, and those are the good cats. Jugs the cat.
And now that they're energized,
Rocket turret, that's a bad guy.
do it again.
So he hits him. He possesses him. And then rocket turret, yeah. And then Napata uses that fella. Uses the thing on this guy. Oh, it's like a Thorns thing, maybe. Very good. Very good, yeah. So it's another case where I have no idea what the fuck's happening. I've never actually played Mutagenics. But I do see funny number, and I don't know what exactly caused that, but I do like how in this game you can get some wild shit like that to happen. That's a good old time, man. Good old time. Back to the games. Thank you again to Shake. Thank you again, my mans. Thank you for that raid. Getting pretty late. I'm probably not going to go super late myself. Probably another half an hour or so before we need to wrap up for the night. I'm going to see if we can at least find our way to our next main destination before we turn in for the night. That's my goal. Find the next destination, because of course Metroidvanias, like them or love them or hate them, Metroidvanias, for better or worse, sometimes require backtracking and like trying to find that one thing. Like, oh, I have the ability now. I need to go to the blank and use my new ability. And sometimes it's like, wait, where the fuck am I going? And that's where I'm at right now. I actually don't know where to go. But I think I've, wherever it is we're going, I think we've been there, because I see the question mark on the map. I just don't know what this is, and the map never updates to show your like immediate location. At least I don't think it does. So if I like turn around, it doesn't update. And if I kind of move from one spot to another, it never changes. So I feel like I'm kind of on my own here, but I think we can figure it out. We got Dolph. What's up, bud? Windows engine. Oh, I mean, maybe it's a Windows thing. I was thinking more of it's a Chrome thing, because I haven't had other things, or like other. Well, I guess I don't really use any other browsers, but I haven't seen anything else remove my credentials from anything. But yeah, some things I don't really give a shit about, like the obvious things like bank account stuff that I of course do not have saved. But or rather, I actually never save my credentials, but I also like don't have it explicitly keep me logged in. If it's this way, maybe overpass turf. Maybe this is it. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I suspect it's a Chrome thing, not a Windows thing. I mean, I could be wrong. Game saved. This feels less like a backtrack. Over here, maybe. Oh, it happens with Fire. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it is a Windows thing. Yeah, that would surprise the hell out of me. But I've been surprised by such things in the past. Okay, so what I want to go to is that question mark. I don't quite know what that will entail. Oh, we never did find a thing for this door. Can I drop down and... Let's see. Yeah, was it over this way, maybe? No, that's not it. That's a dead end, of course. I mean, those dudes are just staring at me. Those dudes that are back there. Those guards. Standing there. Standing there menacingly. Maybe it was back this way, then. Oop. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have jumped down. Perhaps I have chosen poorly. Boy Street, right? Yes, yes. There's a secret down there, but that's like a map we haven't been to yet. Yeah, so I think I've... It's frustrating because it's like, man, how did I get to wherever that area is previously? Oh, is this it? This might be it. Okay. Let's try it. Now, I don't know if this is the one I'm looking for, but it's something I've been looking for. It's our cool new ability. I wonder if that's a Resident Evil 2 reference right there. Now we're in the cavity. Always see your dentist, folks. Once every 6 months. That is, presuming you're able to afford it and have health insurance or dental insurance. Rat fella? Rat fella with like some kind of cool thing on him? Like a little metal something or other. I wonder if they've been afflicted by the metal plague. The metal plague turns anything or anyone affected by it into fucked up metal disaster creatures. We'll get the vending machine. As when you die, you lose everything in your inventory as far as like healing items go. You do persist things like the rings you found, like things that are equipped for you, which is nice. Little turnstiles. I guess this is the subway, really. I'll take the energy and the heals. Get a lead pipe at least, which is nice. Woo, a little lag. A little bit of laggy, unfortunately. But a lag does happen from time to time in this game. Yeah, old school cigarette ad. The before times. It's very dark in here. We get more energy if we needed it, but we don't need it right now. We got Mr. Todd. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, Mr. Todd. Oh, Mr. Garrett. Oh, who could forget? Right. That whole story arc. Who could forget? Who could forget? Those are supposed to be signs. Can't really read them. Something. I can't read it. No smoking. Yeah, I can't really read what that one says. It's just some weirdness. Because I never had it with Windows 10. Ooh, big robot spider. I never had back when I was in Windows 10 at least. I never had my browser just randomly kill or operating system, whatever it is. I've never had my browser have everything logged out from underneath it. Only on Windows 11 has that started to become an issue. That's a little spooky. So I chalked it up to being some kind of thing with Chrome, specifically with Windows 11. And like I was hoping there was going to be something maybe in the in Chrome settings or like something I could do differently to lessen the impact. The problem is when I've tried to like look online for the problem, for people experiencing the same issue, I haven't really found anybody. I've not found anybody experiencing the same issue. If I'm finding people saying, hey, Chrome keeps logging me out from things, it's either like something they have, like there I think used to be a setting to say like when you close the browser, like clear the cache, that kind of thing. And also, it's not the problem that some people have where the whole cache is getting cleared. Because like I said, my like search history is fine. And although I don't save passwords, the outdated passwords that used to be saved are still saved. So the only thing really that gets cleared is the session that has like things being logged into. But everything else persists. So it's not the cache getting cleared, it's just a part of the cache. And when I've like looked for like, or is anyone else having this problem? How do you fix it? All I can find is people saying either my cache is getting cleared or cookies are being deleted entirely. And those are, of course, separate issues. So it's been a tricky one to try to diagnose. And it's a mild annoyance, obviously. But it'd be nice to find a way to get around it. That were an option. Oh, I can see through the wall a little bit there. Nothing around here really jumps out at me. I'm guessing we just got to go down the subway and follow that down. You think maybe there's gonna be a Windows 12? I mean, maybe that would be very funny. Cleaning bad reviews. Oh, I mean, well, I'm not like looking on, you know, like, well, I mean, I guess there are Windows help boards. I've never looked on Windows help boards. I was like perusing Reddit, you know, that kind of thing, just Googling the problem, you know, the classic. I mean, I'd be awfully shocked if Microsoft was like, hey, Reddit, we're gonna pay you money to delete these posts. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's truly impossible, but I'd be awfully impressed if they were getting down to that level of like conspiracy shenanigans. Can I open this thing? It's locked. Can I just reach through and press the button? I can't reach it. My arms are too short. The bummer having to use things like the another heal fellow, which is nice. Having to use our lead pipe and our hammers to open up these little walls when I'd rather use them to open up the faces of our enemies. That does unfortunately count as a use of that item. Much less exciting than smacking a motherfucker on the head. Unbreak this one. Yes, that done broke it. Smack the skeletons. Punch the boners around. We out here punching boners, which I would not recommend for many reasons. Same heal fella right over there. Oh, it's not floating? Oh yeah, I see, it's captured the spider web. Looked like it was floating for a second there. Then more? Oh, I think it just fell over there, but that's fine. We actually don't need the energy. We're fine. We got the goods. Thank goodness we found the enhanced flashlight, because this area being as dark as it is would be extremely annoying without the enhanced flashlight. This would be big not fun. I mean, it's already not great. I don't love games that are like, that have these kinds of like mega crazy ultra butt slap dark. It's like very dark. Like we're just kind of squinting all the time. Like I don't love that. Found the fellas. They're watching TV. This is our save point, by the way. Smarty Pants, how would you define consciousness then? Look at our hammer just vibrating. We're just so excited. Like a federal AI data center for hacking? I mean, I don't think they have a data center. I would imagine they would have multiple data centers. That'd be more the federal government's thing. They wouldn't just have one. They'd have a whole bunch. And they would use, like, you know, wherever their state, wherever they are, they're located, they would make life miserable for the residents, and they would drive up energy costs and use up too much water. And it's worse for everybody, and everyone hates it. It's great. It's great, and it's lovely. If for billionaires, that is. That's great for them. But you know, I'm probably being too critical because, you know, it's the poor starving data centers. You know, they're very thirsty. They just need a lot of water. They need a lot of energy. Won't someone think of the poor, persecuted billionaires? Painful illusion. We don't have brains. No brains. Yeah, I like the couch fella. I like all of them, but couch fella is a real one for sure. It's very green in here. So I'm glad we got the save point. I think it is just a save point, nothing else out here, but I'm glad we got it. Good swimmer bank. Loan guaranteed, no matter your credit. I'm sure nothing bad could happen by just giving out loans without any considerations whatsoever. Ooh. Another amethyst ring. That means more energy, I think. Bam. That is a dead end, unfortunately. The exit was going to be that easy. Not quite that easy. We got lots of energy, though. We almost have like a full inventory. One more ring and we'll have a full fist. A full fist of fisting. We'll eventually have to make that judgment call being like, well, damn, I can't wear every ring ever. I have to make some choices. Eventually. We know it's coming. Get all the shinies. I'll take the energy and the health. And, of course, the trinkets. Oh, and I'll take the hammer, too. Back up to dual wielding. Now that we've done that, I think the story then is to just follow this all the way, basically. Anything else on the side to explore? Probably not, if I had to guess. Making life worse for locals, but again, remember, this poor, starving billionaires. So sad for them. It's so sad. I get so emotional just thinking about it. No one ever thinks about them. It's so sad. So pathetic, so pitiful. Locals having high energy bills. Yeah, I assume. Because just the cost of energy overall going up. We've definitely seen a bit of it on our end with our energy bills lately. Not like ridiculous necessarily, but we've seen just an overall uptick in a little bit. But we don't have any data centers in our like immediate vicinity. We definitely have some in Missouri for sure. But none like super close to it. But yeah, I'm definitely not surprised. Let's see what an Anarchrid. One hit just because we have a really good hammer. Or that came from, I'm sure. Good thing I don't have this giant glowing flashlight that makes me stick out like a sore thumb in this dark, dank-ass tunnel. Dank-ass, stank-ass tunnel. That's the second component, baby! We got the goods. Talk to that guard, we'll have all what we need. Tunnel is cavernous. Or this cavern is tunnelness. Second major pickup we needed. I wasn't so sure it was going to bring us to the next major thing we needed, but I'm glad that it did, because I was going to be out of areas to explore after this. Then I'd have felt big sad. I've heard that all the side doors have closed, because originally I was... Oh, Jesus. Whoa. That was unexpected. Cut to black? What the hell? Maybe I shouldn't have attacked the spider fella. Ooh, it was scripted. We're supposed to get got. Can I bonk my way out? Yes. Got the save. So the couch friends were here too. Can smell you up from up here. Well, we didn't lose health at least. They call us fresh meat. Now we're just meat. Not old meat. You ain't dead meat. I'm couch meat. Yeah, couch can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned. Couch is a real one. Couch, no one can ever hurt you, alright? No harm shall ever befall you. You're too pure for this world, Couch. I'll protect you from anyone who wishes to harm you. Yeah, a block of free precious metals. Precious, delicious metals. We got some fun things to strive for sure. I'm gonna guess we have probably a boss battle coming in hot. We kept getting like little glimmers of that one spider fella. And I assume there's a whole bunch of spider fellas, but we keep getting glimmers of them. And we even in that sequence there, we weren't able to fight them directly. I'm gonna guess that there's more where that came from, and then we'll actually get our revenge after he abducted us like that. He or she. Sergeant Coleman. So something migrated to the tunnels. Rest here and wait for further instructions, and it clearly went well for them, given that everything is covered in cobwebs and dead corpses are everywhere. And also they ate a car, apparently. Let's look at the plants that are on the ceiling somehow. And even though there's no wind down here, there's wind blowing, I guess. Swallowed car. Punch, punch, punch. Supply crate. That's supply great. I'll take the shuriken. Sure you can. Of course, a ranged weapon. Not a lot of ranged weapons in this game, hence why I have a crosshair right now. To get the crosshair unless you have something ranged. There is a setting in the just the game settings to turn the crosshair to be always on, but I set it to be only if you have a ranged weapon, which is actually kind of nice because there have been a couple times where I'd pick up something new, and I'd be like, wait, is this ranged or melee? The presence of a crosshair tells me all I need to know. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I'm just hanging out. Actually, no, he's just hanging out. They're the ones that are hanging. A lot of dead fellas. A lot of dead boys. Oop. The flashlight is pretty much constantly on. There are times where I turned it off because sometimes it's a little bit too much. Like oversaturated, but it's more helpful than hurtful. More helpful than harmful. And I only have the shuriken on the other hand. On the literal other hand. Oh, come on, I want the stuff. Give me the stuff, please. I don't need the energy, but I definitely want the scrap for resources. Yeah, the hammer has limited durability. All temporary weapons have limited durability, including hammers and lead pipes, that kind of thing. Broken bottles. But that limited durability gets chipped away every time you hit a bad guy or hit a destructible surface, like those crates we just saw, or the destructible walls, that kind of thing. So it's always kind of disappointing when you have to use... I mean, we didn't have to break that crate, but it was a good idea. It's always a bum when you have to use something like that. Like a fancy weapon to destroy something that's mundane, and using the juice on something that's not as exciting. Is that a fella? It might be a fella. But first, what's this? Blue. Oh, got a shop here. Nice. I can't afford anything new. I can almost afford the mega fist. Almost I can fist things. Or I can afford to fist things. Oh, yeah, something super heavy. When I think of Uber, oh wait. To move like a super heavy thing. Oh, you mean like a fridge or something? Oh, I see. I thought you meant like ship something to you, but I was like, well, no, that's more like Postmates, like shipping food. But I think I see what you mean now. And pop. I wonder if that's supposed to be a really hard enemy, because with the hammer it makes it real easy. But with your bare fisties, maybe not so much. Gotta climb our way out back to the main tunnels. Now, before I go that way, wonder if this is where the spider got me. Hard to say. Hard to say. Go back up. Gamertech is they're going to be doing a Bloodborne movie. That's exciting. That's exciting. Maybe they'll finally port it to PC. Maybe? I know. Wishful thinking. One can only hope. One can only hope. But that is pretty cool. Jacksepticeye as a producer is interesting. I mean, I would say producer. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. You know, like producer, like I'll be the first to admit. Alex, what does a producer do? It produces. I don't know, but they don't direct. Obviously, leave that to the director. All I know is that Jacksepticeye is very successful and presumably very wealthy. So he probably has connections. Not my fault you're in a spider's nest. I don't accept this kind of attitude. Ah, yes. Priorities. Sorry you got abducted by spiders. And your abdomen has been pumped full of spider eggs, but you really got to come in to work on Monday, alright? We're really short-staffed, alright? We really need you to come in, bro. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah. I know the spider eggs that have been impregnated inside your skull are going to be bursting anytime soon, but we really need you to come in, bro. Really short-staffed today, man. Oh, the save point. I like how, yeah, I like how they're, like, hoisted up by the spider web. Now they just call us meat. Our reception's actually pretty good. I think I like it here, guys. Anybody want toasted spider? Good luck. I wonder if that means boss battle. Oh, you can actually punch him. Damn. And they drop things, including health and energy. Kind of neat. Can't punch all of them, though. Descending deeper and danker and darker. Bonk. I go up there. Hup. Yes, but there's nothing up here, I don't think. Alright, now this feels like some boss battle kind of zone right here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. I've done it before. I've spoken too soon before. Here we go. The chariot. I'm gonna guess I need to zap this thing. Yes, 3 hits or maybe 3 health bars. I don't know what that does. I'm probably like electrifying something that I need to like lure him onto maybe. Let me try hitting things. Hey. Oh, there's a whole bunch. If I just charge. Oh, I'm turning them on. Oh, I see. I knocked him down. 1 HP. 1 HP. Try to hit him. He's very fast. I think he's too fast, though. I was gonna say, can I get something to get energy back? Because I'm gonna need it. Alright, so I think it's like you have to turn them all on, or maybe not all of them, but a bunch of them. Ow. Take the health and the energy. We definitely need the energy. That's a non-negotiable. Ow. Ow. Okay, so that actually damages him proper. So when he's running around like a mad lad, like that... Oh my god. I don't think that does anything. Like, or I don't think I can hurt him. The only way I can hurt him, I think, is with zapping him with this little puzzle sequence. Okay, I think we figured it out. I think we got it figured out. But they said, good luck, champ. Are you winning, champ? So unfortunately, when you die, you lose any healing items you had. Which really makes me sad, and it seems such like an arbitrary choice. Like, oh, like, and when you die, of course, you know, you respawn the last save. You keep any equipped items. But the fact that they just kind of, I don't know, for seemingly no reason, delete everything from, like, delete your inventory so you don't have any healing items. Seems like a weird punishment. A weird punishment of saying, like, hey, man, yeah, you died. Maybe they're going for, like, a Dark Souls thing of, like, oh, you lose something when you die. But also, I don't think you can, like, recollect those lost healing items. And also, it's kind of a bummer because, you know, when you're fighting something for the first time, of course, you don't have the knowledge. You don't have, like, the experience and knowing how to deal with it. So now that I kind of know his pattern, well, healing items would actually, like, really help here, but... them's the breaks. Again, I need you to latch onto your thingy. Could you do that for me, bro? That one hit did 15 damage? Good lord. Calm down, bro. Calm down, you're being cringe. Post cringe on main to lose subscriber. I think I need to wait for him to latch on. Although, maybe I can do this now. Like hit some of them. Let's hit some of them maybe preemptively. Ah. Where are you? Ah. You go into the middle? He is. Yeah. Is that enough? It was not enough. There's... Okay, maybe I acted too soon, yeah. Right. And... I think they all reset when he jumped on. That was a lot of damage I received just now. Holy shit. So he took a hit. Oh, I got a broken bottle randomly. Kill him. Yeah, definitely need energy and health. We'll kill the shit out of you. Bop. Ow. Bop. We're doing all right. Oh wait, no. I like how he's smacking these guys too, and I don't think they're losing anything. Like hell, I don't think you can like kill these guys. Just gotta dodge for a bit. Here, while we're kind of in this mode, I'm going to go back to fist mode. Oh, and here, now I gotta go back to the taser. Go. slap him a couple times. Thank you. Ow. And one more. Ow. Good. And then you go back to fist. That way I have like full standard punchies available. Ow. That's a lot of damage. More than I wanted. Oh no. 14 health. Gonna punch some stuff in so I can get some health back. No, sir. No. Dodge. Yep. Dead. Everything's dropping energy, but I need some health. Back at the pole. All your spider guys got. I think they did. Need you to latch on to the top so I can get this next piece done. He might have actually killed his own bros, because we know his attacks are damaging the environment. We're seeing like the 10 health, like 10 damage. I think that's a sign to say that, yeah, he's able to damage his own. Whoa, shit. On broskies. That one. Ow. Is that the last one? He's dead. Not a moment too soon. Oh, fuck. An achievement called the forklift. I mean, yeah, I see it. Wait, is that what he was? Was his whole story was that he had possessed a forklift or something? Or his body was like a mechanized, like a demon spider thing that it's like carapace was made out of forklift? No, it was something different. Okay. We found a forklift. It's a weird way to name the achievement, but there it is. Fucker's dead. Dead, just the way he should be. I gotta get back up somehow. To prevent stacking, though? Possibly, yeah. It's just... that's the thing, too. Your inventory space is limited. You know, and the inventory stuff I was finding was things like heal +5, heal +10, which, you know, does help. And you can access your inventory pretty well during battle. Because you do kind of go into like a slow-mo when you bring up the inventory in game, so you are able to use it in battle. But yeah, it just kind of makes me sad because it's once the things fill up from the inventory, you know, then you have to kind of be choosy about what you choose to pick up. And also, there's not a ton of vending machines that give items, and when you find a vending machine, you only get an item gain once. It's not like you can use it a bunch of times to like farm stuff. Speaking of farming things, I am going to farm this for just restoring my current energy and health. I guess more specifically health. Like that, we're full. We are set. Our first proper boss battle. Not like an enhanced enemy, but like a proper boss battle. And big and scaly. We got his ass. Oh, yeah, Gamertag. I'd heard something about, NZXT. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I've heard something about them where there was some kind of legal shenanigans going. I don't exactly know what was going on or what is currently going on. But yeah, well, fucking a RICO case, that's what, racketeering, something like that's like some big shit potentially, so it could be really not good. What was NZXT known for? Were they doing like the renting of computers or something? Because I don't think I know anybody that has used them, but when I heard about them, I was like, it was one of those where I didn't like feel great about their kind of whole deal, their whole business model. But I wouldn't have thought it would be fucking like RICO worthy, because when I think of racketeering, that's like shaking people down, like extortion, like, oh fuck, this could get lucky wucky. Not the good kind. Wait, hold on. I see red. I should go this way. You have limited oxygen. Will I just die in your arms tonight? Hopefully not. Must have been something you said. We have this. Is this the tunnel? The main tunnel area? Maybe. I'm kind of curious. There was another split path. I'm gonna see what the other split path was. It might be something cool. I'm a fan of things that are cool. Yeah, there was this red one, but the split path might have something else. I saw fishies. That's cute. Little fishy friends. Oh, it's locked. Of course it's locked. Gosh darn it. Oh, I used the right-click thing when I didn't mean to. Alright, so... Ooh, am I just gonna auto-die? Probably I won't auto-die, but I might start taking damage. Okay, we're good. It's locked. There's got to be another way through there then. It was like a PC rental thing. Right. It sounded like a ripoff to me, but I'm like, I'm over here. It's like, I don't know, maybe some people like it. I mean, they've been around for a couple years, so obviously it wasn't like a one-time thing. They'd found something that presumably worked for some folks, because... No, it sounds like a ripoff to me. It seems like a no-brainer to me, but... I'm guessing some folks use them and presumably liked them even, but... Sounds sketchy, man. Inappropriate debt collectors? Oh my god. That's fucked up, yeah. Yeah, in that case, they should absolutely go down. I hope... I mean, I feel bad for anybody that's used them and has, like, had to deal with their bullshit in the past and got screwed over by them. I definitely feel bad for them. If it's like a class action something or another. Maybe some justice could be served. Could be solved. Here's this. Yeah, we saw this button earlier. Be more. Oh, there's not. There's not more. That's it for the cavity. Oh no, that's it for the corroded. What's it called? Health. That's a little bit of heals. Not a full heal. Just enough to get us juiced up a little bit. Oh, influencer promotion. Ooh, man. Which can be, questionable. That's an unfortunate reminder, to influencers or streamers or YouTubers, what have you. Like, when it comes to accepting promotional offers and promotional collaborations, it's like, ooh, scrutinize who you choose to collaborate with whom you choose to collaborate, because that shit can get spicy and not nicey. Isn't that what happened with, or not, well, it's not exactly what happened, but something similar happened with... Gosh, what was it called? It was a boutique build PCs for you. Like, you pay them and they would like build a PC for you company. There's a bunch of them out there, but there was one in particular that made like gaming journalism headlines. You know what I'm talking about? Gamertech? Yeah, you probably know exactly what I mean. They made headlines when there was there's a streamer who, what was it exactly? She won one of their giveaways because she was in their like partner program, and it was like, all right, cool, you won the giveaway, cool. And it was like, send me your info so we can get you the giveaway. And then he like looks up her account and he was like, ooh, never mind, we're not giving you the giveaway because you didn't get enough referrals or uses of your affiliate code. On the save point, by the way. So we're not going to give you the giveaway, and they re-rolled it. And she put him on blast and said, like, bro, you don't just, like, change the parameters of a giveaway like that, a promotion like that, just underneath somebody. Like, these things have to be, like, ironclad. And I think around that same time, in a completely unrelated case, the dude that, like, ran the spot got, like, I don't think he got arrested, but he, like, there was some kind of accusation of, like, tax fraud or something like that. Or I'm trying to remember what exactly it was, but it was like a series of extremely stupid decisions by this one dude who ran the show there. And there was a bunch of streamers that had like collaborations and affiliations with this company. I can't remember the name of it. Artesian. Thank you, Gamertech. Artesian Builds. Yeah, you know all about it, man. Yeah, I'm sure you probably remember it better than I do, because I feel like my knowledge is kind of flimsy on it. But a fucked up case, man. A fucked up and completely avoidable case. Because again, it all comes down to that one dude screwing everything up. Bro, my dude, my guy, my brother in Christ. God damn it, I'm lost. So we're in the corridors. We need to get back up to the surface. So there's like okay, so I need to go another set of stairs. So let's find the first set of stairs. I think I can find those. Once I find those, then I'll go to the opposite direction. Actually, it could be on this side. Let's go back. Maybe it's this way. Oh, shit. Yeah, Artesian Builds. Yeah, and I don't know any streamers personally that did, like, big affiliation stuff with them, but I knew a few that had done some kind of affiliation with them. And, you know, whether it be, like, having their affiliate code and their YouTube video description. You know, I don't know anybody personally or, like, YouTubers that I follow where it's, like, they had, like, a sponsorship, like a proper sponsorship going. But, yeah, shit was fucked. Wheaton's Law. What's Wheaton's Law? I've actually never heard that one before. Or maybe I've heard of the concept, but haven't heard of, like, what exactly it means. I think this is the exit. Here we go. I think we're out. Yep, I think we're out. Boom. Look at how it slowly warps things as you punch it a bunch. And it's funny, I remember they had reached out to me, Artesian Builds, not for a sponsorship, obviously. Not for a sponsorship, but like for kind of just the entry level. The entry level of like, hey man, you know, here's our form if you want to apply for their like affiliate program. It's the thing where it's like, you know, use my code and get 5% off your order. You know, that kind of thing. It was one of those like one of those affiliate codes. And I've never taken any of those. I've never used an affiliate code. I've never like taken that kind of thing from any places. And not that I would be like diametrically opposed to it, but there's just never been a thing that has been a fit for me, I don't think. It's not really been my deal. My cup of tea even. But I remember they had reached out to me and I was like, this isn't my thing. I never wrote them back, so I left them on read. And yeah, now like I think after that whole thing went to fuck, of course the company went under. All the people that worked for the guy, the one CEO dude, of course, they were out of a job. I would assume that presumably the ones that, you know, weren't committing tax fraud, the real ones, they probably got real jobs, because, you know, the unfortunate thing is that there's like perfectly innocent people that just get kind of screwed over by those kinds of situations. Feel bad for them, but yeah, I don't know if anybody ever knew what came of the CEO fella, the CEO guy that kind of screwed everything over, between the bad PR that he brought on the company by solely him choosing to be weird about the whole giveaway thing and just bungling the response and just being a dick, and then also I don't know if it was tax fraud, but some kind of fraud that like was good. That would have killed the company regardless. I think if it hadn't been for the horrible PR, they were destined for failure, because like the dude just hadn't been paying his bills or some shit. It's fucking wild, man. Alright, so I got the goods. Let me in. You found the components. The gate should get open now. So finally, after all this time, to the camp. So Wheaton's Law is don't be a dick. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate don't be a dick. I think others, certainly the case of the folks we're talking about here, could also stand to learn a lesson or two. Ooh, big lag, but we're there. We got there. Punch these things. It feels good. Makes my penis feel big and strong. One of our prisoner friends are gonna see our bling and be like, yo, this guy's blinged out, including the fucking ring pop. I love the ring pop. You can see how it kind of stands out. The ring pop is extremely powerful. Shackles. Is that my name? Hold still. Don't hear weird voices, burning sensations, or lose sense of time. Sure, I don't have the metal plague. We're all bound to mutate, man. It's just a matter of time. A matter of how crazy you'll go. Well, we did hear that the birds were talking to us, so maybe we're a little bit insane. Stay away from the water. It's contaminated. Trying to fix it. So the humans cannot be punched. Cannot be killed. Maybe it's for the best. Regular ass humans. A bucket in which to piss. So this guy doesn't have the shackles. So he truly perhaps is like a physician, like a doctor. Prison. It's a prisoner concert. Well, they did say that there's not really any guards down here. So we're just kind of left to our own devices. Game saved. Well, maybe it's not like a concert, but there's like this big music and also pyrotechnics. Fireworks, yeah. I don't know if the shawl-covered lads and ladies are more afflicted. Hard to say. There's burgers. I like the twinkly little just sparklies flying everywhere. Very cute. The prisoner camp has been found. We found some semblance of civilization. There's Couch Friend. Couch Friend and Toaster Friend and TV Screen Friend. So Tea, Toasty, and Couch. Or Couchy. Enter to your own turf. These folks know how to party, baby. I think they look sad. I'm dizzy. That beer is soaking in. Ah, someone spilled beer on Couchy. That would do it. That would do it, man. All right, friends, let's go and wrap it up. It's getting late. We know the game did save because we found the Couch Friend. Or the Couch Friends. The Sofa Surfers. I always want to say Soda Surfers, but Sofa Surfers makes much more sense. This was good. The game is good. It's a shame that, like, I was right on the money when we were trying to find that one little charge box thing, that one utility box thing, because I wasn't sure if that was our main destination, like the way we had to go for progress, but I'm glad we found it because it was what we needed to find for main progress. So I would say, yeah, if I had any critiques for the game, I would say make the map more interactive, or more like, or like, I would say ideally give us a compass in game, like while you're playing and moving around, and then also give us a compass on the map. That would be ideal. Or have the map update, like kind of updates its perspective of where you are, of where we are as you move around the map. Or the third option, just have a little like indicator, like a little like triangle, like shows where we're facing on the map, that updates as we kind of go along. Because the map is nice, but I wish it was more. I wish at times it was more beneficial. Because yeah, it's very easy to get lost, and very easy to be like, how do I get from point A to point B? Or rather, where even is point A? I see point B, but where am I right now? So where's the point A part? Like, that's the hard part. So that's probably my only real nitpick. Otherwise, the game is pretty solid. I can appreciate that the game does encourage you to be careful about how you use your resources, while at the same time giving you some points, where some moments where you can like punch things to get energy back and health back. Because even if you're like being super careful about your health use or damage you're taking, you will inevitably need to use your energy abilities for certain things. That's like a non-negotiable. I do appreciate that that you can't, at least from what we've seen so far, get soft locked behind, I don't have the energy for this thing, so I'm screwed. I can appreciate that a lot. Even the little trash can things, you punch those in enough, you'll eventually get something, whether it be health, energy, or even some money, some of the trinkets. Seems like the trinket upgrades, the scrap upgrades rather, seems like those probably aren't required. The dodge, the charge punch, that range attack, those kinds of things. So I'm glad they're there, but it seems like they're really just a bonus. And the things like the taser and what I'm assuming will eventually be like a grappling hook, those abilities, of course, those are the things that actually like get you progress, get you towards like where you need to go. As far as like unlocking new areas, that kind of thing. That kind of deal. But no, this is good. I'm glad we were able to try this one out. Thank you again to Lurkit for the review key. I don't normally like to look at my phone while I'm streaming because it feels rude, but I am looking on my phone to find some folks to raid, rather. Well, I said folks to follow. I'm going to guess that there's probably not a lot of people streaming, or anybody streaming this game's category. Sure enough, I'm the only one in this game's category, which is fine. So instead, I will check my follows page, see if there's anybody we can raid into. And it's not a question of if there's someone to raid. Of course there's going to be someone to raid, obviously. Of course we'll find somebody. It's a question of whomst to raid. Brassy Dudes is doing some Final Fantasy. Haven't raided him in a while. Philly's doing some Star Sector. Let's see who else we got. Andy's doing Whisper Mountain Outbreak. That's a good one. That's a good one for sure. Fortunately, Blazed's still popping off with his stuff as well. Let's do... Let's see, Sneaker Mouse is doing some Death Stranding. I'm gonna say, since I tried to stream this guy yesterday, we're gonna go and stream this, raid this guy now. So Bruzzer Slime, Bruzzer, like B-U-R-H. So a more pronounced bruh kind of sound, but Bruzzer Slime is doing some Yeast Origin, and I mentioned I haven't really rated him in a long time, and let's do my socials page post real quick. But and I feel, and it's weird because I was saying the other day how I don't really catch him live very often, and I'm not able to really raid him very often, but I'm now seeing him live all the time, so maybe our schedules are syncing up better. Anyway, that's gonna be our raid target, friends. This was fun. Thank you to, we had a bunch of raids tonight. Shake the Box, Gamertech, and Woo. So 3 big old raids from some cool homies tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I would say the chances are looking good that I should be able to stream tomorrow. I would say that should be likely. If there's any major change to the schedule, I'll make sure to post about it in the Discord server. We have a Discord server in that Linktree page that has all schedule updates. In the Discord server, there's a channel that has my schedule updates, that is. So I posted the schedule for this week earlier Monday, that is. So if you're curious about what's on the agenda for this week, the schedule in the Discord server has all the deets, but the general gist is that tomorrow a game comes out called Replaced. Replaced comes out tomorrow. Looks really sick. Cool kind of like cyberpunk side-scroller kind of game. Looks really interesting and has a very fascinating and very expressive I don't know how you say it, just like really cool looking presentation, very like noir almost, like film noir. Looks really sick, and I'm excited to try that one out. So we should be able to stream that tomorrow, the day it launches, which is exciting. There's a Dare Drop campaign for Roadcraft. We haven't played Roadcraft since last year, I think, maybe about a year ago, honestly. So we'll be checking that out this week. A couple other odds and ends for sure. Another game called Ground Zero comes out on Thursday. That also looks really good. Kind of a retro-inspired survival horror, kind of like Silent Hill, OG Resident Evil kind of looking game. So we got some good games this week, guys and gals. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Once again, that socials page does have all of my links. Has my social media, of course. Has things like Instagram and Blue Sky and Twitter, all that shit. I was talking about my Discord server. Anybody can join the Discord server if you're so inclined. No pressure, but you don't have to. But it's something I'd maybe recommend or recommend considering. Like I said, it has my schedule there that I post every week, and I try to update it as the week goes along if I have to change things at all, if I have to cancel or reschedule any streams. We do, of course, have giveaways that we do every so often in the Discord server. If you, there's actually a channel point redemption, I'm sorry, a channel roll you can sign up for that will notify you within the Discord server whenever a new giveaway opportunity opens up. We run giveaways maybe once every few weeks in the Discord server, extra Steam keys I get a hold of, that kind of thing. Just happens organically. So if you'd like to participate in future giveaways and never miss another one, I recommend joining the Discord server and signing up for that channel roll, the giveaway notifications channel roll, because like I said, that'll notify you inside the Discord app whenever a new one pops up, whenever a new giveaway is open to join, a new raffle, basically. So that'll be open for anybody who wants to join in. And like I said, I do have my other social media platforms in that Linktree page. I'm live in a lot of places. I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on YouTube, but the main one is Twitch. I am live on Twitch right now, and that's my main platform. So most of our chatters are, you've probably seen on the other platforms at least, the little chat preview that pops up as people type messages. So it's where most of our active chatters are, most of our viewers are. And there's some functions that Twitch provides, things like channel point redemptions that don't exist anywhere else. So Twitch is the main one. Of course, I'm happy to have people watching anywhere, but Twitch is the default one and the primary one for shoresies. Anyway, Browser Slime raid coming in hot. I'm going to make sure I spell the name correctly. Normally, I just copy and paste it from the browser, but once again, my browser has decided to log me out of everything, and it's very rude and very not nice of them. But the raid is beginning, my friends. I'll see you guys there. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you once again to Shake the Box and Gamertech and Woo for those raids. And yeah, looking forward to more games tomorrow. Looking forward to Replaced tomorrow. The game looks really cool, and I'm extremely excited to check it out. And it's always exciting getting to play a game the day it releases, because it's the great unknown, right? I mean, the game looks great, but who knows? Maybe it's going to suck. Maybe it's going to be amazing. Maybe it's going to be mind-blowing. There's really no way to know. I mean, sometimes there's a demo that's out. Maybe you can kind of check based on that, on the reception of the demo, but it's always exciting. I enjoy these kinds of moments where I get to play something the day it releases. The only thing that would really, really make that change is if if the category on Twitch tomorrow has like 5,000 viewers. If there's like 1 billion people streaming the game, then I'll probably put it on hold, because I don't like to stream the games that have like 1 million other people streaming it. I like to stream games that are maybe not obscure, obviously, but like just not oversaturated. I'd like to make it so that my spot in the directory isn't like miles down. Because, like, yeah, you check, like, the League of Legends directory, you see, like, a bunch of people streaming it, but the problem is there's, like, not enough viewers for everybody, so the folks kind of further down the category kind of get the shaft. So anyway, we'll play that by ear, but I'm excited. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for hanging out with us, friends. I'll see you in Browser Slime's chat. He's playing some Yeast Origin. I'll see you guys there. Everyone have a great night.